now.
All of you are
Absolutely.
equally inspiring. Also, howdy rowdy. I've started the stream. We're
Yeah,
playing
this
the
is
game
on the
right
thingy.
now.
All right,
Hello.
no, stop.
No,
Twitch.tv
no, stop what?
Please.
Dryadmin.
Assist.
Hold on.
Cease.
I'll put some appropriate music to set the tone of the last session for our little recap.
God, what the fuck is this? What is this?
It's my romance song.
Why is Heartbreaker not playing?
Question.
Right?
Why is the
Rule
only
number
correct answer to when was the 1990s not on the list?
I don't know what you're talking about. They're all close enough.
Sure.
So,
Let me pop out.
while we have all been discussing all the essential nonsense that you guys are planning to get into. Hey, Sig, thank you so much for the 12 months. God, you've been subbed for a year. You would expect that would earn you some inspiration. However,
Yeah.
no, you deserve some inspiration for a fucking year of dealing with me.
It's been longer than that, but
So, hey, when was 1990s? We have a tie between 33 years ago and Shut Up. Also, hello, Angel. I see you've contributed 50 channel points. Don't think I don't see you in that chat somewhere. Oh, there he is. He said they said tacos.
He said taco, yeah.
I'm a little deaf today.
Apparently.
And we also have to help the players. Ricky, have another inspiration. Apis, get fucked.
You know what?
While Apis is going for a quick redeem, would anyone like to recap the results of the previous D&D session? Starting with just picking anyone, not in particular. Samuel?
Okay.
Inspiration from Apis.
Fuck you. I was gonna share some points and be nice, but everyone be mean.
So
Nobody's being mean.
let the recap begin.
Cricket. Strom, are you there?
Oh. Okay. Okay, so from what I last remember, because it's been a long ass week for me.
Yeah.
We actually went ahead and Tricky was actually made a citizen without any issues, surprisingly.
Yes. No tomfoolery happened.
Yep. We were treated to a dinner by the what was his name again? Fuck.
Karn Santana.
Yeah, Karn Santana. And we also met his daughter Violet, who happens to be the same person as Rose. Hey, Rosetta.
I do love the dichotomy of everyone else being like, look at this like innocent, defenseless girl, and then just really being like, I see you for who you really are. And
if I remember, Violet and Tricky had like their little moment together in the whole psychic link thing.
Yeah, in the brain space.
Yeah.
And also there were important discussions that Karn Santana was having about like how big of a deal that Pearl might be and whether or not Tricky's actually safe.
Right.
Oh, and then we kept telling people, yeah, we totally don't
We
have the pearl.
totally don't have the pearl.
Yeah.
And nobody got it. And I think that's Dryad being just dumb.
I think that's funny.
What do you mean it's me being dumb? I'm not being dumb. Everyone else is being dumb.
I literally said wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
You really did, though.
Okay, that I thought was out of character.
No.
Well, the wink, wink, nudge, nudge is out of character. However, it was also to signify that I was being coy.
Man, it would who
What is
would
this
do
music,
who
man?
would do that? Just walk up to another NPC and lie.
All of us.
Literally
Me.
everyone in this room.
Literally me.
everyone.
All right. Anything else that's important that we want to talk about before we sort of sloop back into the scene? We kind of stopped right in the middle of that
Ray
last.
getting cucked because Ray
Shut
got
the
cucked.
fuck
Ray got
up!
cucked. Yeah. There was a little brain
Oh, yeah,
moment.
that's true.
The
Yeah.
brain moment
Ray
happened.
cucked.
And
I
Realise didn't
I-
know what happened, but Realise could tell just by the expressions that there was some sort of, I don't want to say intimacy, but some sort of tender moment happening between Tricky and Violet that caused Realise to
Ray
be
cucked.
like,
Ray cucked.
Shut the fuck up.
I just learned
Oh.
that I'm a jealous person.
You
Oh,
are.
and- No, not you. Realise.
What?
Realise learned that she's a jealous person.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Realise
Oh,
with that self narration.
Uh,
I wonder.
y'all forgot that I emotionally destroyed Pandora.
That is true. You did
You did.
annihilate Pandora.
Pandora don't like us
but
no
at the same
more.
time, she isn't really worth any acknowledgement.
At this point, yeah.
Damn! Oh my
I'm with Mr.
god!
Strom. Yeah.
Oh,
Stop!
I'm-
She's
I'm
already
dead.
dead.
Can you get an inspiration for that? I feel like he deserves an
do you
inspiration for that.
remember
I don't have any
session
more
1
channel
where you
points.
guys
Oh,
were
shit.
like, we all love Pandora?
Yeah, I remember that,
Yeah.
and then she betrayed us, like the bitch she
Yeah,
is.
until she became a fucking bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, my
All my
heart.
homies hate Pandora now.
My
It's fine.
fucking heart. Holy shit.
I like how
Why are you
kept
fucking your heart?
you kept telling us like, oh yeah, everybody I run this setting for loves
Loves Pandora.
You're a bitch.
well, here to be fair, everyone else who had run in this setting did not get this far.
Oh, that's also valid.
They did not learn.
Bitch.
They did not learn the truth.
That Pandora is an asshole.
All right.
Yeah, you left out that very key detail right there.
Mm-hmm.
Just
All right.
saying.
So, let's go ahead and take a moment to kind of bring ourselves back to the 3rd floor, the sort of private wing of the Santana Manor. We're gonna go ahead and just. This joke has run its course.
Fucking stop.
Oh yeah, did we mention Ray cucked? Because Ray cucked.
Shut the
Okay.
fuck up. You won't get no
Yes.
money from me.
Yes.
I was
so,
never gonna get any money, so I might as well bully.
So
It was England. You
So,
might have.
so the telepathic conversation between Violet, Santana, and Tricky had run its course. Most of the other people sort of content to passively observe and maybe appreciate the sort of fine arcane library sequestered away into Violet's sort of hidden room. The maid, Cecile Lum, had summoned you basically away when, once it's convenient for you. I remember you may have like 23 minutes left before sort of the hour is up, and you're kind of a little too contaminated to be in Violet's presence anymore. And of course, Karn Santana is waiting for your report downstairs, because if you remember, the only reason you ever got this close to Violet in the first place is to investigate the mysterious circumstances for which her vision appeared in the minds of all of you during the Dungeon Royale. So with that in mind, Violet has sort of resigned to your eventual departure. And in fact, you remember that she was asking Cecile to go get the Rosetta sort of golem and return it here.
Cecile asked Violet where it was, and
Yes.
Violet was like, "Oh, it's in some alley somewhere."
Yeah, she
I remember that,
hid it
yeah.
away somewhere. Yes, and so of course Cecile has to go get it before it's discovered. In the meantime, you're sort of expected to make your departure fairly soon, but Violet, while resigns to your time being almost up, is of course just a little reluctant to let the whole group go. And of course, Penelope is engrossed in her wizard napalm book. while Samantha is kind of just leaning against the wall, observing the party as a whole, sort of making eyes, not making eyes, but making a note to observe Rhea-Lise as she not so subtly left the room.
Yeah, Samantha's a freak. She's like
No!
she's eagerly talking about orgies last time. And now she's making eyes at us.
She's not making eyes. She's making an observation.
What the fuck is going on?
Forgive my terms. My language is dumb. Okay,
Your language is dumb.
I speak silly. So
He speaks from the trees.
So is there anything you guys wanted to talk to Violet any more about, or if anyone else wanted to have sort of a conversation, since Violet's sort of like just now not wanting to ask you to leave for obvious reasons, but instead just sort of distracting herself with putting away the schematics that she had pulled up earlier, sort of revealing her ties to Rosetta. Thank you, Hellspawn.
I like your funny words, Magic Man. Tricky doesn't know how to excuse himself very well, if that hasn't become evident through
Yes.
many sessions. So
Yes, this is a terrible stalemate between someone who doesn't want to dismiss someone and someone who doesn't know how to dismiss themselves. It's just like standstill of two people sitting awkwardly in a chair. Also, hey, Kun Kuma. Howdy rowdy. Thank you for checking out the session.
Really, were you subtle enough to be noticed by everyone?
Yeah, I'm
Rhea-Lise-
pretty sure I was.
Rhea-Lise didn't
Pretty
roll a
sure I
stealth
was.
check, so I think everyone saw Rhea-Lise leave.
Yeah, I didn't roll the stealth check.
Okay, Tricky is going to use that as his excuse. And he's going to... well, I should probably see what disaster Rhea-Lise has caused this time.
Hey.
Wow.
So Violet Violet has to stifle a chuckle from the terminology you use, even though she's definitely a little bit more aware of the situation. So she is forced to stop herself, and sort of says, "Oh, okay, Tricky. I'll see you soon. I hope."
Well, as long as you check in once a day to keep the connection strong, you can... our brains, yeah, you know.
Yeah, she gives you an enthusiastic nod.
Anyway, bye-bye. Take care. Don't get more sick. Goodbye.
Don't get more
sick.
sick.
He scrambles over the side of the chair and like out past Ruktuk. Excuse me. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye, maid lady. All right, I'm outie.
During this sort of awkward departure, Violet turns to sort of, everyone else, Samuel, Apis, Ruktuk. I'm sorry for lying to you about Rosetta earlier. I hope you get why I was I couldn't really just say who I was. I still feel bad about it though.
Don't be.
It was nice to get to know you truly, and
It's
I-
nice to be
my-
the person behind the construct.
Yeah.
It's all right. We all have our secrets.
Ha!
Speak for yourself.
Speak for yourself.
Tricky has no secrets. He is Bug. Very simple, very plain.
Yeah, Sam's just like.
Yeah, she kind of, and she will remind you like, yeah, I mentioned it before, but my dad about secrets, he doesn't know about Rosetta or anything. He still thinks that she's just a magic warforged. I don't think he would really approve of me doing something like this. It was quite dangerous, salvaging it in the first place. So I would appreciate it if you kept this between us. I really trust you guys. Well, I guess it doesn't make much sense for me to say that, or it's easier for me to say that now that I've been forced to show you everything, but now that I have, it's kind of like a weight has been lifted.
Well, your secret is safe with us at the very least.
Sure.
Oh my god,
Oh,
Ria.
no!
Sure.
No!
Sure.
Don't do
Fine.
it! Don't do it!
Really
Sure.
isn't here for the
It's safe.
conversation.
Don't do it!
You seem really enthralled in that book, Ruktuk.
Ruktuk just kind of looked up.
You
Ruktuk heard none of that. Ruktuk was too engrossed.
you're a librarian, right? You can borrow that if you want.
I can?
Yeah, I've already read through it like twice.
Please. Thank you. Yes.
And I guess to the rest of you, I'll see you in the festival.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead and take care of them.
Sounds good. Pen, are you done with that book? Just kind of
Well,
looking over again.
She does a Ruktuk and learns You can borrow that too if you wait. Actually, she looks at the book and realizes that it's
I'm just
it's like a
look over to her,
weapon
do the
making-
whole no.
Oh,
it's waving my hands, just
Like,
don't allow.
Penelope, it's getting kind of close. I think Cecile will get mad if you stay here any longer.
Just... Oh yeah, vámonos.
Okay, and she'll put the book away. Let's go. She'll take the lead as if it was her idea to get out of here.
Sure.
I'll leave behind Pen, and as we're leaving, I'm just gonna mouth thank you to Violet. we all knew where that one was going.
Yeah, she'll give
Even said
you
none of it.
an acknowledging nod. And as you guys sort of make your way out, Fish, by the way, is not with us right now. Let me go ahead and
Heck yeah, with you.
write that down, just so that
Me?
people
Yeah,
don't
you.
know.
Wait, I need to change the color again.
Yeah.
And as everyone else leaves, you guys kind of hear Samantha muttering under her breath. She's like, "Okay, did anyone else? I don't know if anyone else noticed, but is Violet like kind of crushing really hard?"
Sammy, shut up! See what you're doing?
I mean,
That wasn't
it's hard
just
to
me,
tell.
right?
It's hard to tell what Tricky thinks because no face muscles.
Wait, what?
Oh God.
Never. She looks at Apis with a sort of like, man, this boy is really clueless expression.
He really is, man. He really fucking is.
This boy is lost.
Mm-mm.
But she just like precision tactfully places that seed, and then just like sort of just doesn't really comment on it anymore.
Is Sam like the true big, or Sammy the true big bad?
The big
Yes.
bad.
The big bad of
100%.
relationships?
So, Tricky, where's Release right now?
Are you having issues seeing Release?
No, what I mean is Release. Would you have left this floor by now? Are you going downstairs or are you just waiting outside?
Just for the fact that this picture is here right now, I'm getting ready to go downstairs.
Okay. So, I mean, the servants here would probably be having the door ready for you,
Mhm.
sort of, having them prepared, almost swung wide open once you and the rest of the group have joined. Tricky, you are first to turn the corner and see Really sort of doing what she do, maybe impatiently tapping her foot.
Really,
That's how
what
we
is you
even have
doing what
food.
you do?
What?
What is you doing what you do?
I'm kind of like tapping the foot, debating if I want to go downstairs. Right?
Ah, okay. There is
Look, I'm still there.
the noticeable click clack of a scuttling bug
Yeah. Oh no.
as he rounds the corner.
Look at it.
Hello. You left very urgently. Did you have
Go
a
ahead and
problem?
do this.
No. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah. You roll inside if you want.
Does he need to?
I mean,
Do I need to? I will try.
Does Ray look sad?
yeah.
Do I need to use my wand of smiles?
Calm
You
emotions.
fucking know.
Give her a chocolate.
No.
Insight.
Yeah, give her the
Okay.
chocolate.
Okay. alright.
Mediocre insight. I know.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, you know.
You can tell that Reelise is, I mean,
Fake smile and all.
yeah, it's a forced smile. You've learned that much from your cultural classes, and you in particular, Tricky, are well aware and have fine-tuned your survival instinct to tell when socially someone is disappointed at you or in a situation that you are involved in. You've sort of evolved your survival instincts to catch up on that subtle clue, and you can see that you have that alarm sort of ringing in your head as Reelise tries to sort of have a civil conversation with you.
Tricky's antennas kind of like sink to the sides. T-pose antennas. Kind of like when a dog's ears go back.
Oh no! My heart.
Okay. I have done something incorrectly, I see.
No. It wasn't you.
Perhaps we should deal with this at another time.
Yeah.
Unless the servants really want to hear it. Servants, are you into the goss? The hot goss?
I don't want the servitarian.
You
I don't want
address
the servitarian. It's what?
you
No.
you address the servants, and they give you the most canned professional response they could muster. It is not our place to request such sensitive information, our esteemed guest. And you can start to hear voices coming out from the hallway as the rest of the group sort of leaves and starts preparing to join you in the main hallway. You can hear Samantha's voice coming out, something along the lines of, "I hope they still do a haunted dungeon for this year's festival."
That's a thing.
Oh yes, haunted house
Totally haunted house.
in winter.
Yeah, I feel like that's more of an autumn thing, right?
I mean, it is what it is.
A haunted dungeon? Is this like a battle?
Oh my god.
Have you never been to the festival, Apis?
I don't get out much.
Oh, you can see Samantha's eyes lighting up. Like you're going to love you have to be there this year. I won't take no for an answer.
I guess we'll see. As I'm like looking over at Sam. we have plans, and I don't know if we'll be back.
I mean, the Winter Festival is like what day?
So you guys are familiar enough with Altian culture to know that the Winter Festival is exactly 3 weeks from tomorrow, in about 21 days, and it lasts all week.
Okay.
Oh, an inspiration for
That's not bad.
Samuel.
Nice, nice.
Thank you, Angel.
Poggers.
By the way, really, Tricky is keeping 10-foot distance.
So you have about 21 days before the Winter Festival starts.
Okay. I feel like we'll be able to go ahead and get what we need to do done before the festival starts.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Then I guess I'll see you guys there.
Better. Samantha gets oddly assertive.
I just want Sammy to turn the corner to see what's happening down here.
Yeah.
I
At this point, you guys are making your way to the hallway,
I cannot wait for Sammy to say something.
and just Sammy and Penelope kind of. Sammy freezes in her tracks, looking at the very tense exchange going on, and almost like Penelope almost bumps into her
Oh no.
as she freezes.
There's no longer really an exchange going on. Tricky is like, you know how people kind of like whistle and look around and try to be like
Yeah.
Oh,
pretending
Kinda sort of
nothing
happening.
tense has happened.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, nothing tense is
Nothing
happening at
happened.
all.
Mm-mm.
But he doesn't whistle. He's just sort of like John Travolta. What's going on?
Literally, I'm just staring at the door, just tapping my
Um,
foot. I'm not even looking at Tricky. I'm not.
Samantha just kind of, well, we're ready to go. Kind of changes whatever topic might have been in your minds. I think the treasurer still wanted to talk to us.
Yes, I would also like to talk to Mr. Karn Santana. Maybe he will give me money.
Yeah, that's a funny joke as a DM. So if anyone else wants to, I'll just bring you guys to the floor where Karn Santana is waiting for you.
Alright.
Send me to the hole, Magic Man.
Oh my god.
Yep, let me do it. Let me just take.
Why am I over here at the corner?
Because
know.
you got put
You
into the
haven't
corner,
you haven't moved your token. You're in the bad
Rich.
space. Just gonna do this real quick. Oh my god, this is such a wide party. Why'd I do this to myself? I do this every time. Every time, Dryad.
The wide party.
Wide party.
Big
Wild party.
You calling me fat?
So
I'm
you,
thick, thank you very much.
so you guys
Gotta
make your
help
way
her.
downstairs. You are
Reese's.
you are you know, observed and checked by, you know, the servants that walk you by or lead you downstairs. You know, Ruktuk has that book, but no one knows its origin, so it's not like you're being like checked for stolen goods or anything. And once you get downstairs, you can see that Karn has been pacing the far end of the throne room for what must have been the better part of a half hour by now.
Damn.
The
How
moment-
can we know what he did in the past? Is there a track?
It's called basic intuition.
It's called I'm a time mage. I know the past, present, and future.
Totally.
Uh-huh.
Wink, wink, nudge,
But
nudge.
can you see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Nope.
Stop.
Oh my god.
My favorite joke. I will
It
never
is.
stop it. So eventually Karn Santana sees you and sort of immediately makes his way over to you. Well, did you find anything?
Yes, we found your daughter.
Oh, I would certainly hope you found her. Did you learn why you saw her in this dungeon you were in?
No.
That's a shame. But if you did see her at the very least, that could be considered good progress. I hope you treated her well.
Of course.
I was going to make a joke, but being facetious would have likely not went over well.
I see. Well, I'll be sure to check in on her later. I'm sure you had a pleasant discussion at least.
Totally
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
She's very nice.
She was, yes, not bad. Mr. Santana,
she is quite
there
precious.
are things that I would like to ask you.
Very well.
Or-
But before you do that, I actually have something for you, Tricky.
Oh,
And he's going to motion to a little. It's not listed here, but he's gonna leave through the door as if to gather something really quickly. You could hear him speak, sort of from across the room. You hear him say, "So I've had a few things delivered to me after your apprehension in Bunch Gorge. Spoils of the arrest, but I believe this should return to you." And he enters the room,
snap.
and you can see your old cloak of spell resistance.
oh,
Let's go.
the cloak is back.
Let's go.
The clock is back.
Oh,
I assume you have the reacquisition fee. I'm just kidding.
that
just
is a
kid-
funny joke.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm like, oh,
he
shit.
he gives you a hearty chuckle. But in all seriousness, it is tax season soon.
Oh, yeah.
That's great. I don't have a job.
Same.
That's not how taxes work in this world. Sorry, Tricky.
It's not
Yeah.
income tax.
This
it's
is this
living
yeah this
tax.
this
It's
this ain't
living
this
tax,
this
yeah.
ain't this ain't an income tax. Everyone who lives in Altea, I mean, he describes this in a more, regal
Refined,
sense. But
yeah.
it is an old school monarchy tax. If you live in this settlement, you gotta give this guy 25 gold by the end of the year.
What?
Oh, that's not that bad.
All right.
And he
Time-
says,
time
and he's like, well, I have you all here. It would be quite efficient for me to be able to collect on those taxes now instead of having to send the collector for you in a few weeks' time.
Hey, can I
Apis-
quickly
by the way,
can I quickly
Apis-
flip a few levels into rogue so I can evade these taxes?
True.
Hey,
I'm with it.
Apis,
Yes.
have you been openly in character sad about money? Because I know you've been out of character sad about money.
Yeah.
There would be like, if you guys hung out with him like outside of classes, there would be like moments where he looks at it like his funds and just be like, oh shit, yeah, no, I can't afford that. Obviously he spends a lot of his money on his research and he's very open about that.
Can I get a subsidiary, my lord?
Is he open?
Mm.
So would I say, is he openly sad about his money? I would say more no, just a little worried about his finances, if anything, which is
Okay, so
very typical of a wizard.
Tricky would not know that you're poor.
Roll insight checks, all of you.
Wait, what happened?
Well, Tricky, you're concerned about like your friend's money situation, right? So go ahead.
Yeah, but I also haven't been around,
Yeah.
so
well,
I would not.
I would like for you to roll an insight check regardless.
Okay,
You want all of us to roll inside check?
All of us?
Well, just people that are, I guess, interested in the financial situation in the way that Tricky is. I can see that Realise is also interested. So Tricky, your insight's not that great. However, Realize, you have a pretty good insight, and you can see the expressions of most people around you kind of shift in the most subtle of ways when the topic of taxes are mentioned. You can see that Penelope has a bit of a nervous look to her face, kind of being in the same wizardly boat that that Apis is in. But you don't see any sort of like grimacing or anything of that nature. You're not worried. You don't think that Penelope is worried about the financial troubles that the taxes would have. Samantha, on the other hand, gets a more genuine, like, ah, shit, kind of look. You can tell just from her expression that the taxes are going to, I'm not going to recover from this financially.
Apis sweating nervously.
Tricky, I don't know where Tricky keeps his gold, but he keeps it in a pouch. Look, Tricky is a questionable item.
I love this. I love the like. I don't need clothes. Wait, wait. Where do I keep my cash?
Kinda doesn't.
He has a belt.
He has it.
That's it.
Look, look. He's got a video game inventory.
Not a video game.
You can't punish me for that.
Damn.
Can I? This ain't a video game.
I mean, kind of.
We are being videoed.
You have a hammer
and
dimension.
This is a game.
It is a game.
This is a game.
I will speak up. Mr. Karn, how long does it take to count 200 coins?
Not terribly long. Why do you ask?
Well, there are 8 of us. And 8 times 25.
Yes, I see. I understand that. It would not be terribly troublesome. Like, we could have those counted while you're away. You'd have to count them anyway once the tax collector comes in.
Do we have to pay like right now, like in this moment?
No, absolutely not. But by the end of the year, it would be expected. I figure, being upstanding Pathfinder students you are, you might have those funds readily available, and it would save us at least a little bit of trouble on our end to not have to send the tax collector after you.
Sweats nervously.
Yeah, I mean, you
Puts
say
hand
that.
over
but-
coin pouch.
Yeah, you say that, but at the same time, the dorm rent.
It's really high.
Yeah.
Oh, is that
Fish.
so?
Fish, I would like my wallet from within the bag. I'm
Fish
gonna-
not being here, but would probably be fairly approving of giving you your coin purse.
Yeah, my I keep my coin purse on other people. I keep most of my goods on other people.
Just your caddies, it's fine.
Literally,
Kia
I'm going
Habiki
to-
says, "Who does taxes anyway? Welcome to medieval ages,
yeah.
man."
Man.
Because I'm just going to assume that I cannot on like instant will count all of my coins. I am just going to give him my entire coin purse, which is 529 gold.
Oh,
This is, no.
Uh-huh.
This is-
no.
this is quite a hefty purse.
Yes, I am aware it is definitely not the correct amount. However, I am paying for all of us.
That is some tax return.
That is
Oh.
a big
You
old
have to pay
tax.
for me.
Wait, what?
What?
What? Hold on.
And sort of both of us are just like, huh?
Well, you are all talking about how questioning if we need to do it by the end of the year, and Karn is offering us it's just efficient. I'm sure I will get the bag back. Yes.
Ah, well, I'm glad that you see eye to eye. He's gonna take the coin purse and just hand it to one of the servants, and it's just like, please go ahead and count out 200 gold pieces worth of currency. If you would like to stay, maybe finish your lunch. It'll be done by the hour.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to finish that lunch.
I guess.
I
Thank
have
you.
some. Yeah, whatever. I have some.
Whatever.
I have another thing to discuss with you, Karn, while these people eat.
Then let's discuss. Would you like to go somewhere private? Seems like you want to have a particular discussion with me in particular.
Oh, privacy is no problem.
Excellent. Then let's go. And he's gonna basically bring everyone back to the sort of big feeding room.
It's very big.
Yeah.
It's not actually that big compared to the rest of the rooms.
4x big combo. Where the
Oh, I should probably grab all the NPCs and fish.
I got
Okay.
fish.
Okay, cool.
I don't remember where everyone sat last time.
Random seating.
Random thing, go.
We're eating each other's food.
Wait, no, that's my
Yeah.
plate. Hold on.
Yeah.
I remember that specific chip.
Not the specific. Oh, I lost my my thingy. Never mind, I got it.
So, what was it you needed to discuss before departing, Tricky? And in fact, I wanted to speak to all of you to see what you plan to do next. Just in your busy lives.
Well, I got like a bit of an we got a bit of an errand to do, so like I suppose that after lunch is over, we gotta go head straight over there.
I feel like we should be able to spend the day at the very least to gather supplies.
Sam's just going in. That's what you think we're getting.
So what's the plan?
Do you
I don't
need?
understand this plan of attack.
Do you request? Are you requesting lodgings at my estate?
Huh? What?
No,
I
no.
know-
We have lodgings.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, we can't possibly intrude like that.
I see.
mean, we
I must
could.
have misunderstood.
You like us a lot. We could probably intrude if we asked nice enough.
I mean.
Certainly that would be a possibility, although I would loathe to make such a thing a habit.
We're not very much creatures of habit.
Speak for yourself. Remembering the literal months
Mhm.
of a routine.
Anyhow, I am speaking for myself anyway. I don't care to speak. Privacy, whatever. Fuck, I don't care.
Damn.
Mr.
You
Santana.
can see Samantha frown a bit at your language.
Oh no, don't Captain America this shit.
Don't Captain America this shit.
She doesn't
right
say
now.
anything, but she's got like language.
Language, please.
Tricky,
Yeah.
stop.
Chicky.
Tricky.
Tricky.
But what do you want to ask Karn?
I am capable,
Oh, fuck.
Mr. Santana, of keeping a long-range telepathic link. This is something I trained for in my time in prison. And so I suppose nothing bad came of it.
Well, it's good to see a silver lining from your time spent in the Bunch Gorge dungeon. I suspected you might have some capabilities like that. I felt I sensed your presence during our ceremony earlier this morning.
Yes, you sounded very stupid.
I beg your pardon?
It is reasonable for you to be confused the first time, but it is okay. Your bumbling was answer enough.
We gotta work on that, Tricky.
Look, I am not a polite person. I was polite once upon a time. Maybe. I think I was polite to Karn once. I like you, Karn. I'm trying to say I would like to have a long-range connection to you so that I can have knowledge of what is going on within the council.
I see. And then by all means, I would happily oblige. That being said, you can see that he kind of gets a bit more, maybe slightly terse, considering your choice of words. You can almost feel a charisma saving throw coming on.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
He kind of has a bit more of a serious tone as he says, I understand that our reputation is harmonious. However, I am a member of the Royal Council, and our reputation and outward appearance precedes us. So while I appreciate your candidness, he takes a drink. I must ask that you refrain from such blunt words while I'm in the presence of my colleagues. You understand?
Yes, well,
Basically, don't call him dumb while he's doing work.
Well, here, the point is, we will never have to openly speak to one another. It will all be within our minds, and therefore... Well, I'm not looking for excuses to call you bad things. I'm just saying you will have deniability. You can say you never spoke to me, and nobody can prove otherwise.
I see. Well, in that case, by all means, I would love to establish this communication. It could prove very useful to make sure that you maintain your relative safety as you go through your errands and perhaps learn more about this Earl and the goings on and of the council. I've already discussed with you the dangers that we believe may be present with the Matias in particular. And this will help me to communicate to you any more information that we find through our research.
Yes, I will also communicate to you what I think will not harm you. It is important that you... It may be important that you not know some things. But if you do need to know, you will know. Yes.
Okay, yes.
I am
understand.
sorry for calling you bad names. I just get confused sometimes.
You needn't apologize. I just merely wanted to make clear the implications of such language in the presence of more public authority figures. I would not like to appear tyrannical to prevent such criticisms. Just, again, we are creatures of habit after all.
Yes.
Speaking of my esteemed colleagues, you've had a chance to meet some of them. Did you enjoy their presence? I hope that they were polite to you after your naturalization.
Yes, but none of them were... Okay, maybe some of them... I found them lacking in genuineness.
That is
genuineness.
That is to be expected. I would surmise that aside from the odd one or two genuine members of the council that would like to see allyship with you, a lot of others see you hostilely, or at the very least see you as nothing more than a publicity stunt.
I would appreciate being looked at as a person sometime. Anyhow, that's what I have my friends for.
And what a grand party you have. Anyway, if you would like to know more about any members of those councils, I could always put you in contact, or I'm sure they have all discussed where they could be reached to you. I mean, for the most part.
Yes, as I was shaking their hands, they were very eager to give me all of their definitely
Medieval business
willingness,
cards.
definitely willingness to help.
I see. The more willing they are, the more distrustworthy they may seem, I assume. At least that's how I would imagine.
Yes. Especially, well, obviously there's one who was not willing whatsoever to seem
Yes, of course.
pleasant.
Yes. And, I mean, of course, this danger and these contrivances and pleasantries will likely extend to any number of you who choose to associate yourselves with the Thrycreen. He gestures to the entire table.
It is fair if any of you want to, not anymore. I have considered retiring to the countryside. Oh, I have also heard that the countryside is dangerous.
The countryside can be a little dangerous. The further you stray from the chrysalis, the weaker the protections. But considering the relative value of goods that are there, attacks and raids are also less likely. You would probably not find yourself in lethal or mortal danger. That would be quite the tragedy. You can tell from his discussion that he doesn't want to make it, no member of a royal council want to make it sound like any part of their kingdom is dangerous.
Well, yes, I will enter your brain now. We have to check in once a day.
Very well.
It may. I brain the man.
Hey, Dryad.
Brain. I glass him.
Hey, Dryad.
Oh, hold the phone for a second. Just Ian, howdy. Thank you for checking out the stream and thank you for the follow. What's up, Realies?
I'm a cast message.
To who?
You know who.
Tricky?
Who?
No, Violet.
Violet. Okay.
Uh-oh.
What do you say?
To you in DMs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, spooky.
I am.
Passing notes around the table.
Oh no.
I'm not gonna really say anything important. I'm just gonna basically say like this is how we communicate.
You can respond to this message, by the way.
I'll have to think about this.
Yeah, I know.
While we're not in the middle of something else, but yes, I will definitely respond to this in a little bit of time.
Yeah. I'm not saying anything particularly important anymore.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just go back to eating.
Yeah. Everyone else sort of has a nice lunch. You can kind of see that Penelope is, at least when Tricky was talking about, have everyone like not feeling any resentment if anyone had decided to disassociate with Tricky after this scenario. You can see that Penelope is kind of shaking her head and is like, this is the most exciting thing that has ever happened to me.
I too want to dissociate. Let me leave this body.
Fucking mood.
If there's nothing else, though, by the end of your little snack, the the servant that was given Tricky's coin purse would return and have precisely 200 gold pieces taken away. In fact, I'm gonna roll a dice real quick.
No.
I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
So
know.
you get the coin purse, and I mean, you like you said, you don't want to count them all, but it feels like 200 gold worth of coins has been removed.
Mm-mm.
I will write down 200 being removed, and I will place it back in Fish's bag.
I would like to think Karn wouldn't skim off the
Right.
top of, some nice
I would
trustworthy
think that.
friends here.
Of course. What a
Of course
fellowship.
not.
He is a tax collector, though, so
There's always got to be interest or some shit.
so
yeah.
my finger is itching for Fireball, just a neuron
Oh
activation. But that's player, not character.
Just like, this food feels a little undercooked. Fireball!
Not Fireball.
Hey,
I'm
Release
not-
Angel has given you some inspiration.
Hey, yo, let's
Listen.
go.
Listen, just in my head, all tax collectors are inherently evil.
All right.
Speaking of
thank you for the
Fireball.
Speaking of tax clerics, the dude, I'm all about the money clerics.
Yes.
Did I just accidentally create a new fucking
Greed domain.
Not the
Great
greed domain.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So,
Oh,
unless there's
God.
anything else you want to talk about, it's basically all about time for you guys to make your way out of the manor. All your business seems to have been concluded, and Karn is excited to have become ingratiated within your circle, and it was happy to extend his support. But it is getting a bit later, and he, of course, the job of a treasurer is never done, so he must ask for your
He's kicking us out.
yeah, he's
Basically,
kicking you
he's
out.
kicking us
Yeah.
out. Yeah,
He
yeah,
must
yeah.
ask for your
He's politely kicking us out.
for your
Mhm.
absence.
He's politely saying, "Get the
Get
fuck
the
out."
fuck out. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's offering us the door.
Yes, he's showing you where it is.
Wait, can we Midwestern goodbye this shit?
What does
Oh
that
my
mean?
God.
Is that where you put your hands on your knees and you're like, well?
Mm-mm.
No, the fucking
Just a really extended goodbye.
Midwestern goodbyes. Like, you're at the door. You continue to talk.
Yeah,
about
yeah.
Oh no. Okay, I've had those goodbyes.
I've always had those goodbyes.
Yeah.
This is like the second time we had to explain Midwestern goodbyes to you, Dryad. Are you sure you're not
There's-
an
there's
old man
There's
yet?
a
He
lot
is
of
an old
different there's a lot of
man.
different versions of goodbyes, okay?
There's literally just Midwestern and the Irish goodbye,
There's
Mm.
also
which is leave without anyone noticing.
That's more of a tricky thing.
That's definitely
Yeah,
tricky.
Tricky
AKA
does an
what
Irish
Release
goodbye.
did.
Yeah.
Except everyone noticed.
Except everyone noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
that
very
happened.
terrible at the Irish goodbye.
I wasn't trying.
You're not
listen, I was just trying to do an Irish goodbye.
you're
I
not
was just
proficient in
leaving.
Irish goodbyes.
Bless you.
You must sneeze.
All right.
Sounds like a Pokemon.
With that in mind, you have maybe a little bit of the rest of today to plan out your big trucking road trip.
So
Yeah.
I really hope we actually did a lot of our equipment gathering off screen. But I have a question because you brought up something earlier,
please.
Ben.
I have to use this song. I have to use this song eventually.
Can
No.
we actually get those chocolates of calm emotions?
No, I was joking.
God damn it.
Like
I-
I would pay.
I would pay for chocolates or give
I
calm
would
emotions.
pay a donation to the church if Nicole could give me like
You
a
would get
six-pack of those.
you would get a tithe of calm emotion chocolates.
Mm-mm.
They
Yeah.
okay. If you went to Sister Nicole and asked, she would probably give you chocolates.
Would I be able to do that?
Roll an
kinda like the
investigation
song.
check to see if you can find Sister Nicole today, because she's no longer in campus.
Oh.
At the 16.
Not bad.
Huh?
Let's bring you to Altia. Um,
I can't believe
If I
it.
could get like a box of calm emotion chocolate. Nicole is gonna be my drug dealer.
yeah,
Not the
I was going to say. All right, so
That's
you.
very damn hot brand noise.
Let's
Mhm.
see. Where is the chrysalide? It would be in the chapel. So you actually are able to know through your contact with Vysserae Pyrrhus that the chapel, the publicly available chapel inside the sort of castle grounds, is currently being sort of renovated in preparation for the winter festival. And of course, the Archbishop, Sister Nicole, happens to be present there.
Oh,
So
well.
I have to actually go get Sister Nicole as a token because
Mm.
I'm very peculiar and we must have the characters present. I always half-ass a theater of the mind.
I mean, yeah, you can. It's theater of the mind. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
What is everyone else doing?
I don't know yet. I'm still deciding.
I guess this is time for last minute supply gathering.
Yeah, is there anything important that you guys want to do in terms of gathering supplies? A lot of you guys have talked to me in between sessions about gathering like tools and maybe some goods or whatever for your trip with the ruck truck. That stuff we've already handled. Sort of, we hand wave that. It's only really about things that you want to do that we haven't really talked about already.
I will ask, because I did not buy them yet. What is going to be our ration situation? Like, do we have to buy for every single day we're gone?
So
Do we have a communal supply? Or...
So if you are traveling simply between settlements, you can just live using the lifestyle rules that we talked about during downtime. So that stuff is still there. If you guys ever leave the beaten path, for example, if you go to the Yukontan jungle to observe that altar that you had found earlier and leave the beaten path, that would require you to make an expedition that would require rations. But if you're just traveling between settlement, you can just live off your lifestyle.
Alright, sounds good. So anyways...
I started blasting.
So anyways,
Mhm.
I talked to my drug dealer.
Yeah. Go to the top to your drug
So you
dealer.
have a chance to meet up with Sister Nicole. You can see that she is, as Vysserae Pyrrhus suggested, sort of working with a few of the other priests and bishop in setting up sort of big wreaths and some small enchantments that help keep the chapel nice and warm for the winter months. And when she sees you, you can see that she has a bit of a surprised look on her face, seeing a student outside of the campus. But the sentiment passes quickly, and while she is clearly busy, she can probably tell that you are coming to see her in particular. So she beckons you over.
Just go on over. Sister Nicole.
Apis, it's good to see you. I hope you have been feeling better since our discussion a few weeks ago. I'm very happy for your friend.
Yeah, it definitely. Fuck. What are the words? Lines, Bart.
Fast talking, don't fail me now.
It definitely released a lot of stress off my shoulders. Though some of my other companions seem to be feeling the weight. I know that chocolate definitely helped, and I was wondering if you had a few extra pieces. Maybe I can help them as well.
Make a charisma persuasion check.
Fail. Let me be in my emotions. Fail.
That's
God damn
25.
it.
Oh, 25.
That is a 19. Holy shit. I
You
can't get any
fuck-
better.
Damn.
Let's see. Huh.
Please, sister, may I have some drugs?
Yeah, have some
Basically.
drug. And she looks at you and sort of gives you the stereotypical warm smile and sort of stands and makes her way towards some sort of like almost a quasi confession booth. You can see some of the other bishops and priests looking in your direction as she leads you inside, and she sort of discusses, oh well, normally I would of course highly encourage your friends to come visit. We are more than happy to help alleviate any burdens mentally or spiritually that they might find within themselves. But I'm sure that you are quite busy with your ventures. You guys never one to sit idly, as I understood Apis. And she is going to rummage through some supplies, and she is going to give you a box that contains a dozen such chocolates.
Boo.
Please let them know that our doors are open at any time.
I will. But for now, this will at least set them on the right path. Thank you very much.
Set them on the right path.
That's the right path.
It's probably not the right word.
The right path
Yes.
to chilling out.
Oh
The right
my
path
God.
of addiction.
Yeah.
May not right path, may
Mhm.
more of help them for
Yes.
at least the time being.
May the blessing of Dia find them peace. He
Man,
gives you a sort of
Gift the gab would be
spiritual
very
dismissal.
wonderful. I
Yeah, it
will.
you rolled like a 25 charisma. I'm not gonna get at you because you're a bit silly. But yes,
I will.
mark that you have basically a box of chocolates. They
I
are
mark-
they
I
are
marked them
someone
a
someone
box
someone
of calm chocolate.
someone roll me a d4.
Okay, I roll D4. D4 up.
All right, it is a diamond-shaped box of chocolates.
Oh.
A diamond. Okay. I was about to say, don't make it heart shaped.
If you rolled a 4, it was gonna be heart-shaped.
Oh
You
my
fucking
God.
cringe lord.
Are
I will
those
do
things that you burn away
something-
slowly and make? You mean incense, Angel?
Yeah, incense, yeah.
Oh fuck! I should get like a couple of gold worth of incense.
Yeah. Did
Uh,
I get anything?
I will do something very uncharacteristic of me,
Yes.
and I am gonna drop 15 gold in 5
For the
Oh.
as a minor donation for the assistance.
bless your generosity, Apis.
Simply none.
We pray that the world returns your charity tenfold.
I appreciate it. And I think like the last thing I need to do, because I'll leave after that. Maybe after like a little bit of small talk with some people, or Nicole herself.
Hmm.
Yep.
But I need to pick up. I'll pick up at least. Fuck. What does it require? Cause Find Familiar requires 10 gold worth of charcoal, incense, and the like. So I'm gonna grab 20 gold just in case.
Why are you getting charcoal?
For Find Familiar.
Oh,
So,
okay, yeah.
I already spent the 10 gold when I originally got the spell. So I do have my hawk around, but just in case something were to happen, I could at least respawn the hawk.
All right.
So,
Is there anything else
Thank
anyone
you,
wants to do?
whoever said something about incense. I would have completely forgotten.
It was
about
Angel.
that. Angel, you're amazing. Thank you.
But what if your familiar was just a tiny version of Tricky?
Aww.
You mean a grasshopper?
Yeah. Get sick bugged.
No, it's our aerial drone. What's the matter with you?
The tone has shifted slightly. Anything else anyone wants to do?
Kinda wanna go shopping for like potions and stuff, maybe possibly.
Okay. I mean, there's definitely a list of adventuring gear that you can buy just for the general pricing. I don't know if we want to do like a huge haggling game.
Not this time.
Then I mean, just write down what you wants to buy. Anything else? Anything else anyone wants to do before we hop on the ruck truck? I know some of you guys were interested in finding a passenger.
Ah,
Oh.
House, is that okay, by the way?
Mm-hmm. I
Okay.
mean, I have to kind of veto who the passenger is, but it's
Yeah.
fine.
Random hobo number 3.
Not random hobo number
No.
3.
Sadly, as a taxi service, we can't be that picky.
I mean, I believe the idea was we're gonna start off with a lower price, just kind of make our services, what's the word? Known and seem more
Reputable?
No, fuck. I can't remember the word. It's we have to make ourselves look good and like needed. There's like
Desirable?
yeah, desirable, like for someone to want to use our services.
We can't really turn too many people away.
Like, I'm not saying, because we could probably do upwards of 5 gold. I may say like 2 gold a day, and we just keep raising the price each time we do it.
Yeah, I'd like to. Who gonna look with me?
I mean,
What happened?
I guess I could, since I got some good checks in that area.
Do we want to do Dryad? Can we like do investigation checks for that?
For to find customers, I would say you would want to go to the Pathfinders Guild and make persuasion checks.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
I can help with that.
I am definitely good into persuasion.
I have
I'll,
+6, yeah.
+6, same.
Yeah.
All
Okay, one of
use
you
the
guys
help.
make a charisma check, and the other people will give you advantage.
I give advantage to Birdman.
Yeah, I'll give in Birdman.
So double advantage, got it.
Yeah, totally, yeah.
Boop.
Let's go.
Another 25.
That's a natural 20. Or no, what am I
No,
saying?
it's a natural
Yeah.
19.
It's a natural 19. Because I saw the green, and I thought the green
Oh
was
my
over
God.
the 25.
Sorry, I was just writing up the response to that sending
Yeah.
from earlier.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I ain't do shit.
You did shit.
I ain't do anything.
Yeah.
You pulled shit.
Yeah.
Fucking- you
Good
just
to know,
fucking
Dryad.
exploded.
Good to know, Dryad.
Yes.
I-
I'll tell you what Realise did do. Realise forgot that sending had a word limit.
Well, I didn't cast sending. I
No.
cast message.
That
Wait.
doesn't work.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
message doesn't have a word limit.
Message,
But message
doesn't have
also doesn't
have-
have that range.
It's
does it?
120.
You were definitely more than 120 feet away, but
Oh, you just got
What?
hacked.
I just got tricked into casting a spell you didn't know.
Cat, let's go.
Ah, okay, stop.
I thought it was,
Stop
no.
pretending message is sending.
Yeah, you keep trying to use message like it's sending. You gotta.
What do you
Fuck that.
mean?
She can't keep
Message-
getting away with it.
Message ain't sending.
Listen, it says 120 feet. I have to point a finger
Do you
at
know?
somebody.
Do you know how far? Do you know how far 120 feet is?
No, that's probably
Not.
It's
It's
Yeah,
not.
it's 24 squares.
Ugh, disgusting.
Also, I'm pretty sure you need to see your target.
No, you don't.
no,
you
no.
If they're
I
behind
have
a
to
wall,
point
you
a
just
direction.
if they're
Point
behind a
in
wall, you need to point directly at them.
Oh.
You probably didn't know where she was.
Yeah.
Okay, so
But yeah.
how many customers are you willing to take? Because with a 25, you can take as many as you want. There is, in fact, a kobold in a very fancy hat with a small entourage of what looks to be. Give me an insight check.
I have a +5.
Yeah, go for it. I have a +3.
You can have the advantage.
All right, I'll do it with advantage. That's a 24. Jesus Christ! I'm
Let's
good.
go.
Yes,
I am
which-
not roll today.
Which looks to be a small entourage of what looks to be government workers
Oh.
who is requesting passage to Va, which is where you guys are going next.
How many of these people are there?
Plenty.
I s-
They're even being split up in their own groups, but you can. There's
Okay.
definitely enough for you to take 5 with you if you want to fill the ruck truck with passengers. This is what the sort of leader looks like.
Oh, I gotta zoom way in.
I'm sorry, they're small. They're kobolds.
Oh man, he has the pimp hat.
So,
Oh.
I guess, like, if we, it only carries 6 people, correct?
Yes,
And one of the people has to be
the driver.
driver. Okay, so
Yes.
the rest of us just go alongside.
Now, remember the rules for if you want to go without, like, walk your way without a horse.
Yeah, it depends on the speed.
So you might need to, change your, change your stuff. So speaking to this person who introduces himself as Kedis Limus.
Keeping that joke to myself.
And Apis, you are the one who made the persuasion check, so he's talking to you. And you are offering the price that you had set, which for him feels like a bit of a steal. And he's like, absolutely, I will take anyone who you are willing to. I'm willing to put anyone in that you are willing to escort, young Owlin.
What do we want to say? May like 4 people to start.
Yeah, you down with 4?
That way we have 2 in the cart to. Cause the idea I had was because I have the Find Familiar, I could pretty much just sit up top, go into my familiar's eyes, and just be able to see like around us very well.
Okay. Yeah, 2 people. Take 4, leave 2 in cart. Driver and you.
I mean, do we want to offer a protective package if they wish to
Well, we're
drive
already
behind
protecting
us?
Well, if they're going in the ruck truck, the intent is a protective package. They're staying in there. and
I
any
meant for
dangers
like
you
the
are handling.
other government workers, if they wish to
Join on horseback.
No, like if they have their own like another cart that they can tail us.
Oh yeah, well,
Yeah.
I guess we could. If they have their own
I'm not
vehicles,
sure.
we
Like
could-
you said, there's a whole bunch of.
let's just take
workers
these
here.
4.
There's a whole
Let's
bunch.
just take these 4. That's too much.
All right,
Too much
yeah.
thinking.
Yeah, we'll go back into Team 30 chat and we'll talk about potential packages.
We haven't thought of the logistics.
We
Yes.
haven't thought of the entire
And
business plan, but we'll.
Kedis is eager to take your escort offer. Excellent, excellent, he says. Then let's go. The faster we get out of here, the faster we get to Va, the better for us. He is willing to pay the typical rate, which I think is 10 gold per... Yeah, 10 gold per dash, which if we look at the world map...
Per
Boop,
dash?
Yes, it's per dash.
I thought you meant per day.
Dash is a day.
Well, typically at normal pace, a dash is a day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Okay.
8. Wait, 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4,
these
5,
dashes.
6, 7, 8.
Okay.
So he's willing to pay you 80 gold for the trip. He will pay you an extra 40 gold if you go at a fast pace.
What do you guys say? That is 120.
How does that affect? How does that affect us as?
So what it
You
means?
said we had to do like 3 hours of forced march, but what
Yes,
does that
3
actually
hours
mean
of
for
forced
us?
marching. What that means is that every day you will be forced to make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw, and if you fail, you take a level of exhaustion.
We could die.
I mean, you would if when your speed gets cut in half, you can't do a forced march anymore.
Oh, okay. We can't die.
But you could fail to move at a fast pace.
When is speed fail?
I think it's exhaustion
third?
level 2.
No.
Okay, so
Yeah,
One
third-
is disadvantage on
Ability checks.
Ability
Two-
checks.
two
Next
is
one
half
is
speed.
attacks.
No.
No.
I know this for a heart because every time people ask me because I love exhaustion. Level 1 is disadvantage on ability checks. Level 2 is half speed. Level 3 is disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. Level 4 is half max HP. Level 5 is speed is 0. Level 6 is you die.
So we all have to make 8 Constitution saving throws.
You will have to make, well, because you're traveling at a fast pace, I believe it'll take you only 6 days because you're moving
That's
at a
still-
fast pace. But that is
And-
6 DC 13 Constitution saving throws for everyone who's not using a horse.
How many of
Oh,
us can use
everyone.
horses?
Huh?
How many of us can use horses?
However many horses you need 4 horses to ride the Ruktuk, and another horse can hold 2 of you. So you will need 3 horses if you want to not have to worry about Constitution saving throws at all. But you'd have to buy those horses.
I mean, Sam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because Sam's. All right, I'm gonna. All right, Sam will
You can't
make.
wait. You can't conjure horses for that long.
No, but wild shape.
Yeah,
But wild shape, yeah.
Oh.
like 3 conjure horses and then wild shaping into a horse.
Yeah. I did it in my other campaign. Shit.
No. We only need to buy 1 horse, while Samuel can be his own horse and
Mhm.
carry someone.
You know, I'm gonna need paid for this.
We are getting paid for it. That's the entire point.
Yeah. No, I mean my salary. Y'all got your own salary. I need my salary.
I want my cut.
Not my salary.
Listen, we're all getting paid on
Get
this.
these guys outta here.
The 120 goes into the communal funds
Oh,
for the ruck truck
Okay.
and other group activities.
Other
mostly
group.
Ava's needing shit.
No, that's why I asked for sugar mommies.
I am checking out, by the way. You guys figure out this whole thing? My brain is toast.
Okay. But yeah.
This is everyone's favorite part of D&D. I'm gonna like lose all
The
my viewers.
logistics.
The logistics of overworld travel. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hold
Okay.
on, how much is a horse? Scroll down. 75 gold for a riding horse.
I checked. It's gonna take you 7 days to get there.
That's our whole last week.
Yeah, it'll take you 7 days. It takes you 8 days at a normal pace.
I mean, do y'all just want to do just a normal pace?
Yeah,
And-
you'll miss out on 40 gold, but you won't have to worry about buying horses.
Yeah.
I'll buy a horse.
Mathematically, way better to just go at a normal pace.
Yeah.
All right.
But that 40 gold though.
Yeah, but horses cost 75.
I
Yeah,
can
we
pay
will
that.
be making no profit.
You'll you'll have a horse. You'll
But
get a
then you
fifth
have
horse.
to take care of a horse.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
What we really need to do is eventually upgrade the rock truck to hold more people.
So make it
So what you're saying is that is gonna be the first. We're not going for cannons first. We're going for.
We don't need cannons right now.
Fuck you! We need cannons.
We don't need cannons.
I
Y'all-
need cannons.
Y'all need Dia, not cannons.
Yeah, we need D at this point.
All right, listen. I've already put in my tithe for Dia.
it's
Oh,
it's,
did you?
it's sounding a lot like you guys are just gonna go with a normal pace. At which point you just have 4 people.
So yeah, we basically need driver and whoever wants to be on the.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is anyone
Truck.
proficient with land vehicles? That would be the natural driver.
Tee Imagine. I am not.
The natural driver is the person who owns the house.
I was about to say.
If no one's
Yeah.
proficient with land
did I
vehicles,
ever get a chance to actually take driving lessons in air break?
no.
We literally.
I mean, you
Then I'm not
literally you got
proficient
it.
in land vehicles.
Yeah.
I don't think
You-
anybody is.
you gonna
proficient.
learn.
None of us are.
I want to
It's
take driving lessons, but
Yeah.
what's the attribute? What's the skill behind driving?
It's typically well, it depends on the exact nature, but it like basically over the long term, it'll be things like intelligence or wisdom. In the immediate like reactionary stuff, it might be dexterity or even strength.
Who can fulfill the majority of those roles?
Not me.
I think Ruktuk, being a cleric, got the intelligence and wisdom
And also
I was about
strength.
to say
and
my
strength.
stats are still cracked. Don't
Yeah.
forget
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, no, I would
So
definitely.
it,
give
it
on
really
Ruktuk.
does sound like Ruktuk is driving.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ruktuk's probably driving.
Yeah.
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 Would there be a way, like, eventually I can get legitimate driving lessons though? So then
Yes, you spend
can worry
80
less about
80 apprenticeship credits, and you can take proficiency in any tool, which includes land vehicles.
well, I don't have it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well,
I
time to
have
get good,
it.
Scrub.
Time to take apprenticeship courses, or you can take. I believe there's an Ultimacademy course that gives you proficiency in land vehicles.
Huh.
I think it's called
Are we
cartography.
switching over classes soon?
You'll have an opportunity to do so during the next trimester.
hmm
Uh,
So does that mean the ones we learned before, do we keep them or do we lose those if we change like our classes?
I believe we lose those.
If you change classes, the ones that you keep, the ones that you swap them out for, you lose those features.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of cringe like that.
It's honestly
Uh,
cringe.
I mean, so we got our driver. It's gonna be Ruktuk.
Yeah.
I personally volunteer myself to be the other passenger.
Bitch, you're
Just-
walking.
Oh.
Oh.
Well,
Damn.
I'm saying I have aerial drone reconnaissance
Damn.
that I
man.
can't walk, at least not well.
Yeah, you have to be handheld.
Yeah. Just to kind of read the. Actually, can I just pop this into chat? There we
Oh.
go.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's fine.
Damn.
Familiar.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Pretty much with my hawk, I can have it about 100 feet about 100 feet above us, and see through the familiar's eyes, giving us this kind of an aerial view.
I didn't mean to do that, by the way.
I've had DMs in the past that even use that as a hey, you guys can't be surprised by like bandits on the side of the road.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't need a horse.
Because
speaking.
here's the thing. You have the ability to look over the eyes of your familiar. You're not going to do that for 16 hours a day. Unless
True.
there's a reason for you to do it, you're typically taking your passive perception.
True.
But yeah, I don't need a horse, by the way.
But
So-
at the very least, we got aerial recon.
Yes.
Unless someone
Excuse us,
wants to
chat,
hold my hand while
while
walking.
we metaphorically drive our way through learning our first like experience using the ruck truck.
Yeah, because once we figure it out the first time, every other time just becomes trivial at that point.
Yeah, no,
All right.
because
So
I can
who
make my
is-
own horse.
Who is
so it's
going
fine.
who's going in the ruck truck? Besides Ruck Tuck.
I mean,
I can stay outside.
I hear no one speaking up.
Okay, so
That's what I'm saying, I can stay outside.
it's
feel like I'm
sounding
gonna
it's
have
sounding
to-
like it's gonna be Apis.
Probably.
Apis has to man the drone.
Yeah.
All right, what is your familiar take the form of? Because I gotta get your familiar token out.
I
Caw-caw.
thought I sent you the token.
Well,
Did you?
Did I not? Oh, that's cringe.
No, you probably
Uh,
did, and I just
hmm.
forgot to add it.
Fair. I will send it to you again, but it
Hmm.
takes the form of a hawk.
Yeah, I don't actually see it, so you didn't send it to me. So you are cringe.
Oh, all right.
Ooh.
I apologize. There you go.
So if we're doing the things, I would like to cast a thingy-mabobby.
Right, what are you casting?
But
we're
Hold
going
on, I
normal
gotta-
speed. You don't
Gotta
need to.
add this freaking
I want my own horse.
Ultimacademy Samuel's conjure list.
Oh my
Finish
god.
tokens. This giant thing.
I'm
Hawk.
Didn't
I misspelled that to Han.
Hawk.
Don't stress it.
I'm
By the-
stressing it.
By the way, for the rest of class, my hawk's name is Ruby.
Aww.
Wait,
And
Ruby.
Yeah. I name my familiars. Fuck you.
Oh, okay.
And it is for your sake. Its chosen form is Fae.
Cool.
Just for DM notes.
All right. I gotta hit that big upload button.
Oh, cringe.
It's so big. It's a
That's
tiny
what he
secret.
said.
That does that, that does that, that does that, and we're finally done. All right. All right. So, are we finally ready for you guys to make your adventure?
Yeah.
Are we?
Mm.
Are we?
Mm.
Ray.
What?
Phantom Steed only lasts an hour.
Fuck.
But that's
Reading
an
this-
hour a day that you don't have to walk.
Reelise, I have to say, reading the spell explains the spell.
No, it doesn't. No, fucking doesn't.
Uh,
I gotta be a
So-
little trolly.
Yeah, you're fine.
so I guess we say goodbye to our
I'm going in the
musk
car.
companions. And we
Yep.
make our way.
Yeah. Yes, Penelope gives you a genuine goodbye, and Samantha kind of gives you the side eye, like you better be here in time.
Nothing.
I am gonna hold up my pocket watch. A wizard is never late, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
You could have been
Have-
a little earlier
have
when
a
shit
safe
went
trip.
down in the fucking party.
Oh no.
Arrives precisely when they mean to.
You were needed. Where were you?
He didn't mean to, clearly.
Clearly.
All right, I can't win this conversation.
You really cannot.
Off we go.
All right, so because you're traveling at a normal pace, it takes you 8 days to make your way down. With that in mind, I would like for you, let's see, you guys have to make your way along the road. It winds and about halfway through, you have a lot of these awkward twists and turns as you sort of run through a sort of hilly scape that runs just north of the coast of Va Bay. After 3 or 4 days, you can see, you can start to see the peaks, the gentle reflective surface of the water just over the horizon.
The genital reflective surface.
General.
Yeah, no, genital.
Good. Genital.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right, you guys crash and blow up.
Yeah.
No, but
New campaign.
All right.
Campaign.
Who's DMing this time?
no.
I volunteer as tribute.
Okay, cool. Let's go.
I would like for all of you to give me your passive
be cowboys
perception
now.
score. Apis, because you are using your familiar eyes in the sky, I would like for you to roll an active perception check and take the higher of your roll or passive.
As me or as the bird?
Well, if you're using the bird's vision, then yours.
All right.
Remember that the
I mean-
rules for passive perception have changed using the situational awareness class.
Wait, so
But we're not taking classes anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you guys complained about it, so you
Alright.
guys get to keep it now.
I'm not gonna.
Oh, you want me to keep it?
Yes, you do.
Fucking yeah.
But
All right, so there's. Wait, no, passive? Or no, mine's active.
Roll
that's
and then
right.
take a
Yeah,
better.
yours is the active, everybody else is passive.
Well, obviously, that's 20 for me. And that
Okay.
is definitely way better than my passive.
9.
Okay.
13.
So you guys come along. This is maybe 5 or 6 days during travel, and you are sort of merging along with this split in the road when people seem to get you into an ambush.
Not an ambush.
Oh my god.
Bad things are
ambush?
happening.
Oh no.
Whoa! Who expected
A
that?
ambush.
An
Now,
ambush.
who rolled a higher than 17?
Strom.
That is, I believe, Samuel
my
and
pets.
Apis.
Yeah,
So
Oh.
you guys make your way across this sort of forked road, and you spot
I like this music.
silently sort of gauging the situation and just barely stepping in, their form betraying the natural shadows. You spy a winged creature, short in stature and wielding an arcane staff. It is a Kenku,
Gargoyle.
Oh, okay.
and they step
Cool.
They step over edge. You can see that their hand starts to cackle with arcane energy as they plan to apprehend or ambush your thing. Now, you and Apis are not surprised, but everyone else is.
What are we
Roll
doing
for
with Fish?
initiative. Fish is doing whatever Fish does. Who trusts
Who we-
Fish? Who does Fish
Tricky.
trust?
Tricky.
Ricky,
Okay.
I can't control my token.
are you going to actually devour my entire leg, my left leg? My entire left leg is being consumed right now. All right, you should
Yes.
control it now.
There we go.
I don't have Fish's things.
Like her character sheet.
Yeah.
It should be in the character sheets tab of the Discord.
Hmm. Here. Hmm.
Bit. Okay, there it is. I have acquired it.
There we go.
Where is my turn? What? Wait, did I send you guys to the? I sent you guys to the road.
Yeah.
There is a turn order.
Oh, I didn't click on
Why
the
did
button.
Yeah,
Hold on.
why did it double?
It's just
Fish's
taking a hot minute.
Fish is 20. I'll
Okay.
fix that real quick.
And where's the? Oh, there's the Kenku. Okay.
Mhm.
Yep.
I clearly must show who's the better bird.
Yep.
Uncle.
But you ain't a bird though.
Shut!
You ain't a bird.
All right. Now, considering the surprise round, because most of you guys are surprised. Wait, what's Fish's passive perception? It's probably not better than 17. though.
17.
It is 17? No, she doesn't make it. She barely fails. So with that in mind, the person who goes first is Apis.
So they are very clearly a threat, right?
Yes, they seem to cackle with arcane energy, and they are a Kenku, which is, is a member of Zora's domain. They probably don't mean you well. Oh, shoot, just in time for some DM inspiration. Thank you, Hellspawn.
Oh, great.
How many of those do you
So-
have now?
He has like 6 now.
And 6.
Here's the question
Okay.
for all of you.
So
Oh, by the way,
Do I just
kind of just
start
put
off
you
with the
guys here, but
classic?
you can. I put you guys here, but you guys can start your positions like somewhere, anywhere behind, anywhere, like next to or behind the ruck truck.
Do I just start off with the classic because they are obviously an arcane caster, or do we play it safe for round 1?
play it safe.
All right. I'm assuming Sam might go and bonk this man. Actually, no.
Just do what you do.
Mhm.
Don't do what Sam do.
No, I was gonna like think of who I could haste. I probably will redo the spell list after. We are just gonna. We are gonna cast, and we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna cast
Divaricate. Your new
Divaricate.
spell.
Right.
Who do you target? Who do you target?
as a level 2. Samuel.
All right, you can tell that Samuel is the only other person who's not surprised. Samuel, this is a homebrew spell, so let me explain exactly what this does. The next time you take an action over the next minute, you get to take 2 different types of actions. We'll roll to see everything that involves that action. So you can, for example, attack as one action or cast a spell as a second action. You can choose to dodge as one action or attack as a second action. You choose 2 different kinds of actions. And then, after seeing how each action plays out, you pick the one that actually happens. So if you attack and crit and cast a spell and they make the save, you can choose to get the crit.
Oh. Oh.
And it lists here, the different actions are attack, cast a spell, dash, disengage, dodge, help, hide, ready, search, use an object, or other actions, such as like using a class feature.
Okay.
All right, that's your
And-
spell.
Okay. I should be able to move my. I gotta double check the rules because it's been a hot minute since I used Find Familiar, but I definitely want to. Oh, it rolls its own initiative.
Okay.
So I do need control over my bird.
Yep, I got you.
I want my bird.
There you go. I don't have the hawk stat block, but I'm sure you do.
I definitely do.
That cannonball would be really useful right about now.
So let me really quick. Yeah, you added it to. It is a. Oh, where's my chat? D20 plus 3.
Okay.
It's a
That-
7.
That goes right, I think, before Samuel. Or after
Alright,
Samuel.
literally just gonna tell it to start moving forward.
All right.
Well, over this way. That is. I am not gonna move myself. Do I have any bonus action bullshit? No, I do not. As of this second, so we are gonna end our turn.
All right. The Kenku Arcanist is going to step forward with that cackling energy. And Apis and Samuel, you can see that it begins to coalesce into a sharp and fierce blue and white glow. He extends his hand out and attempts to cast the ferocious lightning bolt.
Counterspell.
And he doesn't.
It's sad to say that you are in range, actually.
Yep.
Yeah, you are.
I've already measured.
Yes. And Ruktuk, I want to make a special note for you since you have just shaken off your surprise. You have seen this Kenku hold a ball of lightning energy, pointing it in a lightning line at your row of horses. You can feel the life of your horses flashing before their eyes, right before their lives are graciously saved by the wizard in the back.
That is unfortunately my reaction, so you guys you guys have your fun.
So that means that he's out of those slots. And he suddenly realizes that you have a very powerful wizard next to you and wants to back away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tricky is surprised, but Samuel is not.
Yeah.
Alright.
I've become unsurprised.
Alright, so let's see. Let's go ahead and if I were to go ahead and cast Hold Person, let's see how that would turn out. So it is a Wisdom save for 16.
Whoops, I did not mean to do that.
But how far am I actually first off here? Like 6 feet.
No one saw that. No one saw that.
Yeah. Just move up. Yeah, let's move up here so that I think I'll be in range, I think. Yep, alright. So... next time to create action earns. Min.
What? Yes?
I'm still waiting on the wisdom what's it called? A wisdom saving throw for the
Oh,
hold person.
you actually casted Hold Person. I thought you were Ben Shapiroing me. You were like, so hypothetically, if I were to cast Hold Person.
No. I'm waiting for it.
Okay, then let's go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw, which is an 8. That is not going to make it. He is paralyzed.
Alright, and
Was there something else you wanted to do? Because with the differentiate.
Oh, right. You have
the
two. You have 2 different actions. So go ahead and do something else, like an attack or other action. You see that he's going to fail this saving throw, but as you perform these actions, you can kind of feel your mind splitting as it sort of like instinctively scours the timelines for possibilities. So make another action, as long as you don't cast a spell.
I suppose a dash, like so I'll get like little like closer to him.
So a dash will take you here. So the question is, would you rather dash to this space or paralyze him?
I honestly just paralyze him.
Okay, so put yourself back here.
Yep.
And knowing that your hold person is going to succeed, you realize that you're not going to end up wasting this spell slot. It's definitely a sure thing. And you see the Kenku freeze in place just before he manages to to cut around the corner and take cover behind the other tree.
All right, he's out in the open. Go get him.
Everyone else is shaking off their surprise.
Bird goes.
Fish goes.
Wait, that's not the song I wanted.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what the heck? Oh, there it is. It's not on repeat for some reason. It like stopped. I was like,
Hold
what
up.
happened to it?
Bird
Um,
has-
At the end of this round, everyone is shaking off their surprise. You can
You
feel.
missed the bird's turn, though.
All right, the bird wasn't surprised. Yeah. Where is the bird going?
Bird is.
It was just moving up.
I
Yeah,
gotta make sure.
Familiars can't attack.
It can't, but I can.
Yes, you can.
So over here, just making sure. Oop. He is still within range. Just barely. Cool. I can cast a spell off my.
Oh, you're right, Spawn. I had inspiration. I should have re-rolled that saving throw. I'm so
Wow, that's
dumb.
cringe.
Too bad.
That's real cringe.
It's okay.
Too
I'm
bad.
saving it. I'm saving it.
No.
I'm-
Bird's end.
All right, I'm saving it because at the end of this round, you start to hear a battle cry and shouting in an orcish tongue as two orcs emerge from the trees on the south, ready to pounce on the incapacitated truck. Unfortunately, you were able to save the horses, and they are now forced to engage in a suboptimal combat. They are rolled for initiative, sort it, and it is now Fish's turn. No one is surprised.
All right, Fish, what you got for me? Hmm. Are there any significant differences between these two Urks?
Yes, you can see that the one with the purple icon is holding a long sword and a set of javelins. He seems to be a bit more balanced, and he's wearing a chainmail and holding a shield in his other hand. The one hovering in red isn't wearing a shield, but holds a giant great axe as his single solitary weapon. The one in red seems to be sort of more stoutly in the leader of the group.
Okay, I'm going to do the narrow, the thing where you do extra but don't move.
What? Oh, yes, the aim. Steady aim.
Yeah, steady aim, that one. And I'm going to use Fish's short bow on the man with the axe and try really hard to do this. There we go.
That has not managed to pierce through his chainmail as the arrow stops short between two different links and gets caught in.
I would like to expend a die.
A limit break.
A limit break. We limit breaking.
We're limit breaking in here. Okay. Roll a d8, I think, for rogues.
So I have to roll 1d8. 1.
No, you still don't pierce through the chainmail.
Heck. Oh well. Also, I need to update this hit points. Am I even allowed? I'm very limited in the things I can do to Fish's.
If you take
Character
damage,
sheet.
just write it down manually. And if it exceeds their health, you'll have a chance to take rest after this battle anyway. I'm not terribly worried.
I'm just gonna give her a health bar.
Release. It is your turn.
Let me see.
That's right. So someone's getting split in half this battle.
Hopefully it's not me.
At the top of this round, once you start hearing the orcish shouts, you can sort of hear the concerned chatter of the passengers inside. Kedis is like, "Oh shit, what's going on?"
Don't worry about it. We got it.
You know what? In the spirit of Apis, at level 3, on the orc in red, I'm gonna cast Fireball.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh no.
no! Where are you casting fireball?
Oh.
Who are you tossing a fireball at?
This one.
Can you
Hold on.
actually hit both?
Okay.
No.
I can't hit.
No,
I
you
can't.
can't.
I can't hit both of them.
Come- The DM conveniently spaced them just
Yeah.
far
Yeah,
enough.
yeah.
Don't blame
Yeah.
me. Blame whoever made this
No.
map.
Nah,
Conveniently
definitely
placed them
conveniently.
just far enough.
So that's going to require a dexterity saving
Yeah,
throw.
DC 14.
Okay.
I'm mad at the damage.
Does not make it and takes the full brunt of your 23 fire damage.
And I'm just gonna stay put. Not gonna do anything else.
You can see the snowfall has turned into a steamy puddle of water, with the orc desperately like prattling down on the floor, letting the water try to cool down the simmering chainmail.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do for now.
Gets up, you can see that the hairs on his head are smoking. Ruktuk, it is your turn, and you almost lost your horses on the first trip. How does that make you feel? It's
Not
worth. It's
great.
wait. Actually, before that happens, I should mention it is initiative counts 20. You know what that means?
No.
That means that the horses get to move. The ruck truck takes its
Oh.
actions. Now the horses see the enemies here, and the horses wants to turn and get out and move the other way. So
All right.
now, as part of the rules, if no one readies the move action for the ruck truck, then the horses will move on their own, and the horses now wants to basically turn and run away from from attackers. If anyone inside the ruck truck, which is basically Ruktuk or Apis, can use their reaction to make a dexterity land vehicles saving throw in order to stop the horses from making a movement they don't want. So right now, the horses are basically going to try to turn around.
I do not have a reaction.
So I have to
I
be
do.
up top, yeah.
Guess.
Right, make a dexterity land vehicles check. It's not really a saving throw.
I don't have land vehicles on my
Then
shit
just
anywhere,
roll,
so
just roll
straight
pure
dex?
dexterity.
Dex save?
Yep. You make the saving throw, so you are able to keep the horses in control.
Wonderful.
Now it is your turn.
Yeah,
proper.
I'm gonna. Yes, for my turn itself. Once I make sure the horses are relatively calm, Ruktuk's gonna pop their head inside and be like, "Apologies, bit of an ambush.
A bit.
You know how it is."
I heard lightning in the other room. Or I heard lightning outside.
You'll be fine.
It's just the weather.
And then head back out. Preparing to move for the horses, would that be my action?
Yes, you would be readying the move action, and then the ruck truck would do
Cool.
that move at initiative count 20. In fact, let me go ahead and just add the ruck truck so I don't forget.
Cool. I do not have any ranged attacks really, so I'll just focus on driving.
Okay.
My thought is right now, before they get really closed in, we start moving forward.
Yeah, that's
Because
definitely a
how
thing.
far can I move in a turn?
60
It's been a
feet.
bit since I looked at the sheet. 60. Okay. I will try and move that full.
Mm-hmm.
No,
It'll put you square in the middle of the fork.
I'll start for this round. I'll nudge it.
You can decide
About
once it's the
20?
ruck truck's turn.
Okay. Either way, I'll be moving forward.
Okay? Apis, it is your turn. you are in the ruck truck. So as you did before, you can cast spells from outside, make range attacks. You also have the
Alright.
slide. If you ever want to leave, remember that because of the ruck truck slide, it is a bonus action to dispatch yourself from the ruck truck. You can also ready combat repair if you want.
Oh, absolutely.
Sam's got it.
All right. Bonus action. I'm gonna remove myself from the ruck truck.
All right, disengage yourself and put yourself anywhere adjacent to the ruck truck. As you basically hop along the roof and take the slide and make whatever acrobatic display you want.
Oh,
It is-
that is
who-
also a
who
bonus
knew-
action.
Who knew a children's slide could have combat uses?
Yeah.
Damn. A Chardelon stride, unfortunately, is also a bonus action.
You can also just take an action to leave through the door.
You know what? I would do that just so I can do this.
Okay? Similarly, you put yourself adjacent anywhere. All right, a Chardelon stride.
So that is gonna be 50 feet of movement. So that is gonna bring me to about here, crossing the path of this one orc.
Okay, that orc takes 5 fire damage. You skate along, picking up on every trick you learned from studying this spell.
I am gonna make sure I have my quarter. Do I actually? Yeah, I have it up here. I'm gonna make sure I have my quarter staff out, and I'm gonna end my turn as such. I am gonna go ahead and get ready to basically Thunderdome the other orc.
All right. It is now the Kenku's turn, who is paralyzed and can do basically nothing, but they get another save at the end of their turns. So this Kenku is going to get another save, and that is going to be not that. I'm going to spend my DM inspiration
Fuck up.
to get another roll.
What's the roll?
What's
Chief?
your DC?
16.
He does not make it. He is still paralyzed. Now
I had my hand over the chrono shift too.
Yes. Now this orc that you just showered with sparks is understandably a little frustrated, and seeing your counterspell from earlier has successfully deduced that you are a dangerous threat as well as an arcane caster. So we're gonna go ahead and let's see. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and move in to charge and strike. He's going to swing basically 2 times with great cleaving force his great axe, trying to basically remove yourself from a Chardelon stride, either through losing your concentration or losing your legs. He doesn't care which. What's your armor class?
My armor class is 19.
All right, I'm going to use the inspiration on one of these attacks because the other one hit. He hits you with one of his attacks, doing...
Actually, yeah, no, let's just silvery barbs that.
All right, you use the silvery barbs to force him to have disadvantage, or force him to re-roll that attack. And he misses. So,
Cool.
Using your little silvery barbs magic, you manage to catch just a moment of anticipation. You just barely see the split second of that future and manage to duck your ankles out of the way. It does no damage. And thankfully, the Kenku, being paralyzed, you do not need to worry about counterspelling his lightning bolts. Ricky, it is your turn.
Do I know that he tried to cast lightning? Oh,
You were surprised I'm gonna say yes.
Okay, cool.
Uh-oh, I'm having model issues. I'll be right back. But I'm listening.
1, 30, 30. I gotta keep my friends honest. Okay. I'm moving 20 feet up to 20 feet up to there. And then I'm gonna use one of them their thieving mind leeches. Please make a DC 15 charisma saving throw.
A DC 13 charisma save? That's
15.
15. Is that not what I said?
You said 13.
Oh. Well, regardless, he does not make the save.
All right, I would like to, for the next 1 minute, know how to cast lightning bolt.
That's very, very sad. Oh, but
Holy
okay. Yes.
shit.
Also, he takes 7 psychic damage.
All right.
Fuck that guy in particular.
Yes,
Wait.
you. This is your first time feeding on the brain of a Kenku.
Wait. He gets he takes 13 or 13 because he's paralyzed because the whole person.
That isn't
No.
that doesn't affect.
It's not paralyzed. It's
needs-
wait.
He needs to be
Yes,
close enough.
You're right. It is.
Yeah.
He takes the 13 damage.
Oh shoot, you're right. That is paralyzed. It's listed there. Reading the
Nice.
power explains the power.
Dude, we comboed.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, let's go.
So also, I get a charge of consumed power. That's nice. Gotta actually remember that this time. And I will. I get to learn one skill, tool, or language proficiency that creature has until the end of my next long rest. Does he know Orcish?
Yes.
All right, I know Orcish.
You know Orcish. Okay.
Cool.
It is Ruby's turn.
I am going to finish my movement.
Okay.
It's just
go for it.
down here.
You are gonna get like almost trampled by those horses.
Oh, you're right. Fuck.
Yeah.
I will just move forward then.
Actually, let me double check position. I am still within 90 feet, so I think Burb gonna hover around in that space.
Okay.
May even doing like a fucking circle. I don't care. There we go. Boop.
Speaking of, what's their range? Okay. Yep. Put them wherever you want.
Yep. Just
Samuel, it is your
just a
turn.
little circle.
Yeah. Just gonna move up. I'm gonna go ahead and still maintain concentration on the whole person.
Of course.
We just getting in on this guy.
Yep.
Oh heck! I even remembered that I have the fucking. No, I'm keeping that charge. That charge is staying. I'm gonna use it for damage rather than health. I noted that I had the charge, right?
Charge, yeah.
And then I just didn't use it for temporary hit points at the end of my turn.
Oh.
So I'm gonna save it, I guess, for
Alright. Yeah.
extra damage.
Let's see. Let's see. Well, it was a. Fuck, what was it for, like, maintaining concentration?
It's nothing. It's free.
Oh, okay, then shit, then I got nothing else to do. Just.
You can still cast other spells if you want, like a cantrip or something.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm good bonus action, like Magic Stone, just to have that ready.
All right. A magic stone is at the ready. You have 3 of them in your pocket.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you can magic stone and throw a magic stone.
That's true.
Yeah.
I literally did that last time in the Dungeon Royale. Or you guys didn't let me?
Do you wait? Did you want to throw a magic stone?
Not right now, no.
Okay.
Okay.
Now
We
this
got them at the
orc is
ready.
going to take his long sword and his shield and come to the aid of his orcish leader. Swap.
Go ahead, get closer.
Oh no.
Two more attacks with the longsword. He tries to jab through you, and he crits.
So
Oh no.
Damn.
Sweats nervously.
Let's see. That's okay. You take 20 damage. Make a Constitution saving throw.
That is for half damage.
Yeah, so a DC 10.
Constitution saving throw, you said?
Yes. You
Barely
barely
keep it.
maintain concentration, but the sword does find its way buried deep into your abdomen, and you can hear him mutter some orcish insult. Tricky, since you know orcish, you know that he said something along the lines of, "Counter this, bitch." And finally, he is going to say now, as he uses a special bonus action that allows his partner, the orcish leader, to make yet another great axe attack.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
But he misses.
Whew.
Buddy misses.
So, in your pain, you are able to maintain that concentration. Perhaps you use a shower of sparks to waylay him before his great axe can actually find its mark.
You're
Finally.
too slow.
It is Fish's turn again. Fish, you can see that your owlin friend is getting absolutely flanked. He's trying to pull a Penelope. It's moderately working.
We going hard in the sneak attack stab.
Hell yeah.
Why did I move off the character sheet? That's my question.
Don't worry, I make that mistake all the time.
I don't get advantage on this. I just get to attack. Did
Nope.
that roll? That did not. That did roll. Okay.
Yep. As a 9, which does not make it through the orc's chainmail armor.
Okay.
This orc is definitely among the tougher people, despite not having a shield like the other one. You can see that even though he's slightly armored, he's also quite tough.
There was 20 feet of movement. I will cunning action disengage and step back 10 feet.
Oh, very well. Now it is the ruck truck's turn. You chose to make the ruck truck move. Move as you like, up to 60 feet with making one 90-degree turn.
Okay. If anyone has good suggestions, I'm all ears.
Just keep on trucking.
Okay.
Oh, I move away from that circle, maybe.
Don't worry. I am. I wouldn't come in this zone.
Okay.
Don't take that out of context.
I already did.
I was holding it in.
I wasn't thinking until you pointed it out.
I
It's the no-come zone.
Yeah.
Y'all are
Gonna
freaks.
shove us.
we all know my next move, I guess.
Yeah.
20.
Are you gonna fireball yourself? Oh, you're gonna move, right? You'd move and fireball. I was gonna say. You're just gonna.
Yeah. That would be really
I'm gonna-
pulling a Penelope, just like immolating yourself to spite them.
You're taking one opportunity attack getting here. And...
A Chardalon stride. I take 0 opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A Chardalon stride is kind of good.
Remind me to cast Sending later.
Counter spell.
Wow. Actually, fuck you.
But yeah, I'll move 20 feet forward.
Okay. Let me set it up so everyone can control the ruck truck, but I'll go ahead and just move you 20 feet. That's 20 feet.
Oh, keep moving, please. Please move.
More?
Yeah, you
Should I
were.
move the full 60?
You
Move the
just
full
move
60.
move the full 60.
Okay.
Move the
The
full
rock-
60.
Full
Yeah,
60.
get it out of the way.
That brings you here.
I learned lightning bolt, and you moved all the horses in a line in front of me.
That's kind of true.
And then. Okay. And then
Probably unnecessary.
you
lightning
said we
bolt
can
is.
move
Yeah.
like up to 90 rotation wise?
Yeah, make a 90-degree turn. You basically change the facing of the horses, like something like this,
Which-
or here, however you want.
Yeah.
This or
Which fork is our destination down?
the top fork. So your horses would look
AK
something like
where
this.
the Kenku motherfucker's standing.
Basically.
Okay.
Actually, let me double check because I might be wrong. Be here. So that would be if you wanted to turn right. Yeah, the top fork is correct.
Okay.
Well, ready the horses in that direction for now.
Okay. Release, it is your turn.
I'm gonna be that person and actually
can-
greet myself,
you-
and I'm gonna cast Bane
Do Bane.
Bane.
Okay.
on. Oh my god.
Do you feel like you're in
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Bane on purple and red down there.
Okay. They need to. What kind of spells? What kind of saving throw is it?
Charisma save 14.
Charisma save. Are they good at charisma saves? I think one of them is actually proficient with charisma.
Better not be.
No, not that one.
For you.
Okay, what's the DC?
14.
Okay. The orc leader does not, or the orc leader makes his save, but the purple orc, you can see the curse of your bane start to envelop him in a sort of malfeasant anti-blessing, which is just a curse, I guess.
Purple orcs are the sneakiest.
And that's all I will do right now.
Sig, that took me a second. Fuck you.
Okay. Ruktuk, it is your turn after moving. You can continue to move if you like, or do whatever else you want.
I will continue down for now.
Okay, ready to move
I just
action,
want to
assume.
get our charges out of the way, essentially.
Okay,
We don't have a healer. We have a driver.
Apis, it is your turn. Show them
mean,
what a
it's
Sardalon
okay.
stride is made of.
I mean, it's okay. I have 8 potions. It's fine.
That is 6 points of fire damage for them both.
Yep.
Nice.
As I am moving the fuck out of the way.
They both have a moment where they have their weapons ready and try to swing at you, and they just swing at Sparks.
See you later, losers. And
You can hear them shout in Orcish. Tricky can understand them saying, "They're getting away!"
in famous faction grid coordinates 346
Mm-hmm.
642 firing for effect
I
Yep.
cast
with
fireball.
my last 3rd level spell slot.
Mhm, mhm.
How are you already so low on spell slots?
That's exactly
I
what
have been
literally-
having fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh.
Well, that's not
A
not much
Chardalon
fire
stride, counter spell, and now fireball.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Man
Yeah.
needs to.
damage. Calm
Chill.
down.
No.
Okay. So, that's a success, and that's oh, they both made their saves. So they only take 12 fire damage, which is a pretty good amount of fire damage.
You know what?
Uh-oh.
No.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Yes.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Wait.
Bane is a thing.
Yeah,
he
Bane.
he still
Yeah.
makes the save. He still
Hello.
makes it.
Hi. Gosh.
Okay. Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. You can see that they're starting to feel worn out from the battle. The wounds, the burns are starting to show. This was not. Whoops! That's not what I wanted to do.
Oh no.
That should have been. That should have been that. This was not the easy smash and grab that they were hoping for.
Oh, I am never easy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Kenku, my boy, please, for the love of all that is
No.
holy, make your saving throw.
Don't make your save.
I'm gonna spend the inspiration because this is nightmarish.
How many inspirations you got?
He got 6 in total.
This
Oh,
guy,
dang.
this Kenku can't catch a break. This man is going to. Do I continue to frustratingly engage this shitty, stupid, ugly wizard, or should I fight this cat now?
Better not fight the cat.
Is the orc angry enough to fight the wizard?
York is very angry.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's an emotional question.
All right.
True.
But the wizard unfortunately is showering him with sparks whenever he has the chance, and is very good at getting away. So the orc is going to cut his losses and let out a fierce battle cry, giving him and his friend advantage. And then moving towards Fish, using his battle cry, a flurry of great axe attacks, 3 in total. What is your armor class?
Yeesh.
Fish's armor class is 15.
Two of those attacks are going to swing. No crits, but still a significant amount of damage.
Let's silvery barbs one of them.
Okay. 15, you said?
Yes.
He barely misses the attack.
Yes.
Re-Elise, you get the advantage on your next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Regardless, you still take 16 points of slashing damage as the axe tries its best to sever your blade from your arm. Or your hand along with it.
16? Going to
16
23.
damage. Oh, yes. He has advantage on his attack, actually. He might hit the other one. Wait, sorry, did I say 16 damage? I meant 30 damage.
Oh, great, yay.
Cringe.
Maths.
Wait, no,
16
silvery
plus-
barbs doesn't care about advantage. I'm wrong.
Yeah.
It's 16.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, silvery barbs don't give a fuck.
Ricky, it's your turn.
Sam. Do I deal with this man that you're just doing terrible things to, or
We
can
absolutely
I help?
moidalize him.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to break the spirits of someone else.
Alright. I'll go ahead and finish this guy off then.
Yeah, you have fun up there. I'm gonna look up a spell.
Finish him.
Lightning bolts. It's 8d6 lightning damage in I think a 60-foot line.
100
feet.
foot line.
All right.
He can literally just stand right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
let me
just shift
just,
over. No!
let me just
I
right
thought you were
right
going
there.
for purple. Okay, yeah, if you're going red, shuffle over a little bit.
Right here.
Yeah, I was about to say, you overshot.
And
All right. You
Yeah, okay.
you using the memories of the Kenku, just flashes of their somewhat rudimentary training, shooting arcs along sort of small hay-ridden targets. You are able to sort of precisely aim the lightning just the way you want it to let loose and weave right between your allies, striking at the heart of the orcish leader.
yeah, I need a DC 15 dex save.
Okay. Write down his freaking dexterity bonus, which is actually not that good. It does not work. Should I inspiration this? Nah. Oh God, I should inspiration this.
It's too late.
I should inspiration this.
Power!
I should inspiration this.
Nah, it's too late.
It
might be
didn't
too
work. It didn't help. All right, you
Hey, Apis, watch this shit.
You can
What the fuck?
you can see the lightning crackle down along the ground and sort of like, almost like a sort of ray of destruction sort of like strike up along the ground as it arcs up and almost like catch like right, like literally at the heart of this orc. You can see that he starts to convulse and ends up on one knee. Not dead, but absolutely brutalized. It is Ruby's turn, unless you have something else you want to do.
I gain 4 temporary hit points.
Yay!
Gonna keep get Bird to start getting closer, keeping within range of the.
What is this bird even
Ginkgo.
doing?
It is my aerial drone in case Samuel needs help, because I can cast spells off of it.
That's true. Samuel, speaking of, is your turn.
Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and start approaching our old Kenku friend. That's going
Okay.
to toss one magic stone.
All right. Now I want you to know that any attack from within 5 feet is a crit when they're paralyzed.
Get all up in there.
Get up in that bitch.
Alright, bet.
Hit him over the head with the rock.
Yep. You take the
Magic
stone and
in
just
the brain.
start braining this bird with it.
Yeah, let me see. Can I want to see if I could throw it one at a time, or if I could just send
No,
all
you
of them?
you gotta use one. It's one stone at a time.
Yeah, okay, I see it now. Alright.
All right. Make the attack roll. You have advantage because he's paralyzed.
Great. That's alright. Shit.
That's going to land for roll an extra d6.
Alright. Oh fuck! I got the caps lock.
For a total of 13 damage, and you could hear the as you start trying to bash through this caster's Adam's apple.
Fucking brutal.
Yeah, let's leave him try to cast spells without a voice box. Anything else you want to do?
I can't really do anything else because throwing is another action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I'm done.
All right. It is now this purple orc's turn, who, despite being Bane, has been granted a frightening war cry from his leader and charges to his aid.
Can I taunt him? Can I taunt him in Orcish?
As an action, you could.
What about it as a reaction?
I will let you do so, but it won't affect this turn.
Okay. I'll just.
Hey, you guys are really bad at what you are trying to do.
That's my taunt.
All right. This guy is going to make his attacks with minus d4 because of the Bane. 2 at advantage. We'll see what happens. He manages to land 1 hit, doing, I think, not that much damage. Oh wait, no, it's actually pretty good damage.
Oh god, fish, please.
Oh boy.
Fish takes 8 damage. Not that great, actually. You can see that the orc gets a shocked expression when he hears you speak in Orcish at him. When he starts to call you out in Orcish, some vague "will kill you" threat. He sees, you, the Thrycreen, and stops short of completing that insult, trying to realize, like, what are you? Fish's turn.
It's count 20. It's the cart's turn.
Fish has a higher dexterity than the cart. Fish goes first.
Oh, okay. Bonus action disengage.
Okay.
Action dash. Feline agility.
Oh, you're like, never mind. I'm out of here.
Fucking sup.
All right. Retreat to the big bug. You can see the orcs scream as they prepare to charge after her. You can hear one of the orcs say something along the lines of, "But the cart, or but the carriage, it's leaving. Forget the carriage. We'll get whatever's off of their corpses."
All right, it's cart time.
It is cart time. Move the cart up to 60 feet as you like. Kaus is asleep at the wheel.
Go.
Hello. Yes. Hi.
Did you fall asleep?
No, I'm just distracted. What's happening?
60
It's-
feet of
it's
movement
cart-
from the ruck truck.
Yes, correct.
It'll be okay. You're making it to safety. Your friends who have no horses though and aren't in the truck. That I'm less certain.
Look, I have an idea.
All right.
Eventually, I just need to move the cart away more.
All right. Well, you get that movement. I'll just bring you 60 feet. One-
Yes, but say I can move the rug truck, but I can't move the horses. So
Yeah, it would bring you somewhere around here. How is
Wonderful.
that? And I'll make the horses movable by everyone.
wonderful. Yes, that's good. Thank you.
We can't move Mr. Lemon or whatever his name is.
Kedis Lyman.
Well, that's
It's close.
Mr. Lemon.
DM's problem, not mine.
Kedis. Oh, what was his name?
Yeah, cut a Simon. Pretty sure
No,
that's
no,
his name.
Kedis Limus.
I was pretty
enough.
close. Biggest dickus?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, damn. You guys make the name next time.
No.
I don't know your naming
Tricky,
conventions.
can you cast that lightning again?
No.
Oh,
Release
I
it
was
is
about
your
to say they're
turn.
both in a line. No.
I know.
Release it is your turn.
Fireball.
Another one.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, where is it again? Oh, it's right there.
Fireball.
We have the AoE spells.
Yeah.
These guys have been
These orcs
used
never stood a
so
chance.
much.
DC 14, that save. Please.
Okay. So that's a failure and a failure.
Woo! Look at that good damage.
All right, they are both dead.
Thanks.
Now we just need to deal with the guy who's
The gang crew over there.
Who's paralyzed?
Sam-
Ruck Tuck, it's your turn. The orcs seem to have gone down. You can hear their cries of fiery flame engulfs, a second explosion. You can hear Kedis asking you, is that good?
Is that a good thing? Hello? I'll start walking towards the cart. Towards the.
We still
Yes,
got.
yes, that's a good thing.
Oh, it's fine. That Kenku's fucked.
That can't be
Yeah.
100%
Yeah.
fine, man.
Is-
Yeah,
he
you
could make
guys
a
are
save.
fine. I'll heal you all when you get back here. So, I'm just gonna essentially keep moving cart forward, and I'll stop it once I
Oh,
see
Ray,
that the
don't
enemies are
stand
dead.
next to me.
Ah, shit!
Don't stand next to my card a lot. I will burn you.
Oh.
So I want to say, after Apis does their turn, I just rolled. This Kenku still is paralyzed. So you guys kind of just like execute him.
All right, we execute.
Yeah, you're executing, it's fine.
Yeah, he's kind of
Firebolts
just
from-
he's kind of the most dead you could possibly be.
Actually, what? Yeah.
It's just. So I'm just gonna go and turn over to
Angel says,
Apis,
"Don't kill him."
noticing this still has the stride. Like, hey, Apis, you wanna have some fun with this?
Oh,
Bro, that's so bad.
war
No, that's so
crimes!
bad. It's so
I
good.
do
wait.
have dimensional shackles too, if we just want to keep them. But I'm perfectly fine with just for fun. I am just gonna rev up like a fucking like an engine here, and I'm just gonna.
Damn.
All I'm saying is we could have made this much, much worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we could have shackled him. We could have doused him in oil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, lots
Yeah,
of imaginary oil.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Real fake oil
That is a
for a real fake fire. All right. Yeah,
So
so-
like A train.
Oh my god, you literally do like an anime execution.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
All right. All right. And that is the end of that combat. Congratulations.
Birdie to me.
I'm going over to the orcs to see if I can find anything on them.
They
Depends
all
on the
have
Kenku shit.
they all have rudimentary, like, crude weapons. They're not worth anything.
Damn.
Crunch.
Alright, whatever. I guess.
Electrocuted, burned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Anything that was valuable is
and-
probably gone.
Man,
Howdy
yeah.
rowdy, Zakaz. We're using Roll20 for our
then until I run out
our
of a
D&D.
Chardalon.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
just pew, 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 pew,
Oh, Jesus.
such a you cannot be
Ass.
trusted.
pew. So, the next day, so I can prepare sending. I am sending a thank you to Ben.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Alright. Detour done. All right. Let's go.
All right, so you have a chance to sort of calm down the horses now that the threat has been eliminated. Kedis kind of looking out at the wreckage now that everything is safe. Yikes!
Yeah, we do our job good. How you doing in there?
I didn't think it'd be that bad.
That's fine.
Yeah, they were a
Dad?
little tough, but it's fine. We got this covered.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to be fair, I wasn't expecting him to go and do that to that guy, pointing over to the Kenku. Just all the mess that he did.
Fish is a little bit wounded, Ruktuk.
How is everyone doing in general?
Outside of fish, everybody else is good.
I'm a little shaken up, but I'm okay. Kedis says.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, fucking Fish is 15 out of 39. I'm 18 out of 38.
You can
Oh,
tell
damn.
you can tell that Fish is fairly wounded. Aphis has one big gash.
Mm.
I do the whole hey, is this normal? I just release my hand, just blood starts flowing.
Yeah. Yeah.
He is better than good, so everything's fine.
Yeah.
I haven't been touched, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally
could change that.
the glass
I
cannons both
mean-
got
Wait
hit.
a minute.
Okay.
I like to keep my health as it is, full thing.
Yeah. If you want, Ruktuk, you can go ahead and heal Fish. I'll go ahead and patch up Apis.
Oh, I got spell slots. I haven't spent anything.
Slots for days.
Sauce for days.
I got slots for days.
And I have 8
Slots for
potions
days.
just in case y'all want to split the party and shit.
Now, you guys keep in mind you will have a chance to rest and recover HP naturally, assuming you don't get ambushed on the same day. But you also
This
get
is
your spell
bullshit.
slots back that day anyway, so.
God, I hope we don't get we don't get it on the same day. I am down to 2 level 2 spell slots and 2 level 1 spell slots.
You problem?
Yeah.
So, note
I
to self,
went
send the
ham.
next ambush in waves.
Yeah, no, send the next ambition. Let's go. Yeah, totally.
But a Chardalon stride is actually pretty fun.
Fish plus 11 makes 26.
What day was this, by the way?
The first?
This would have no, this was not the first day. This would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is after 6 days of travel.
Okay. I mean, if nothing goes goes on the 6th day, on the 7th day when I prepare my spell slots, or prepare my spells, I'm gonna switch things around.
Yeah.
Get that sending out.
Yeah. Sending to Pen. A Chardalon stride works wonderful. Thank you so much.
Every day I have to check in with Violet,
Yeah.
Hooray, and Karn. So I guess I'm chatting to Violet a decent amount every day.
Yeah, you're probably sharing just maybe whatever funny thing might have happened with Team 30 that day, and Violet might just talk about what's happening over with her research on the Pearl and seeing if she could figure anything out about that weird vision. Mostly it has been nothing to do yet, but every so often it kind of like blends into like a more casual conversation about like just what it's like to be living in that station, or just a funny thing that might have happened while while Cecile was out doing errands for her.
That's nice.
You might notice if you ever have a conversation and the topic ever shifts to Team 30 or to Re-Elise in general, you can sense that there is a bit of a more reserved approach to discussing that topic, or you can see that her mood shifts just a little bit. Nevertheless, she's still more than eager to have whatever conversation with you. For Penelope, on the flip side, you have that sending that you sent her, and she just kind of gives you a sort of affirmative, like yeah, that's why I use it every day. It's the best. Kind of
Every day.
She just uses it to zoom around town.
Got the zoom music.
just
You figure she might
torching
she might be late. She might be the kind of person to end up being late to certain things. Can you imagine? It's oh no, I'm late for school. Except instead of toast in your mouth, there's fire on your heels.
Fire in your feet. Yeah.
Yep, it's an anime. It's an anime life.
When this bitch goes 88 miles an hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Wait, but a Chardalon's like fire trails plus time is like.
Yeah, congratulations. I am Back to the Future.
Yeah, you're Back to the Future.
Just call me Doc Brown at this point.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do. Newsflash. No other crazy ambushes is going to be happening for the rest of your trip, and otherwise you'll be making it to Va without incident. Welcome to the Dragonborn settlement.
Dragonbjorn.
Dragonbjorn. You would be right around here.
Okay.
Oh my god, Jointwood. I want to go to Jointwood.
I want to go join Wood.
Oh, I will punch each of you at a time. You're making fun of my character names. You're making fun of my settlement
I got
names.
the edibles. We could definitely go to Jointwood.
This is a disgrace.
Which I totally forgot to do what I wanted to do with them, but it's okay.
We still got time.
So to help paint the scenery just a little bit, you can see that you have this sort of a much smaller settlement compared to Bunch Gorge or Altea. You can see like almost when you cross one of the major hills, overseeing the bay, you can spot the docks near the end of the last day as you make your approach, and you are. I mean, for those of you who live in different areas, for maybe Samuel, this is nowhere near a shock to you since you resided in Gadanas for a long time. And Apis, you lived in Rivertown for a while, as I understand. So you are, of course, familiar with the smaller settlements. For those who are not, it is almost shocking to realize that you can see basically the entirety of this settlement from the horizon at the other end of Va Bay. It is also around this time that you finally get to see the sort of like very like heavily constructed, large-scale armored boats and ships and galleys that outline the perimeter of Va's docks. from the distance, you can immediately see the disconnect that happens right along the Voss Strait. As you approach from either side of this road, this one from Altea, you are greeted with this sort of warm, colorful, extravagant series of districts. This belonging to the sort of touristy industry of Va. It contains all the ways that you would like, request merchant travel to Rotata Peak, which is sort of the beach front of Barania. And you would see that there's lots of different places for people to relax. Lots of taverns and inns are here. On the other side, you can almost feel the air getting thicker with smog and smoke as the industrial heart of Va resides on the eastern half, with the Alchemists Guild and a water purifying station, which is used to not only research the cursed water of the cursed sea, but also all the salt water that comes in through the ocean and actually gets processed into drinking water that allows the people here to thrive. It is also at the south end of this industrial center that you would see the keep that, heads all the operations. Welcome to Va. As you approach the borders, you are stopped by a bunch of humans in guard suits, town guard essentially, and they halt you and sort of start to ask what your business is and all those typical custom things. So, hello, you there, Kobold? As I assume Ruktuk is still driving and leading the truck.
Yes. Hello.
Welcome to Va. What business do you have in our city? Or settlement, you should say.
Yes. So our current passengers are also coming to Va, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
It's me. You can see that Kedis sort of sticks his head out of the window and sort of waves to one of the guards, and the guard seems to recognize him. Ah, Mr. Limus, you're here rather late. I assume you have all the papers in order. Yep. And he sort of rummages through a little suitcase. You guys also know that you have a little document as Pathfinders or junior Pathfinders. That basically says we can basically go wherever we want.
Oh.
Normally they would be what do you have to declare? Your car might get searched through customs and stuff like that. But you're Pathfinders, so yeah, just go on in. They let you through.
Nice.
Wow.
We'll remember this for later.
Once you're in, you of course see that the road itself separates the two districts of the tourist half of Va. One very dedicated to the sort of groundwork and tourist people from the sort of domestic regions. Lots of taverns and inns and places to eat. A few places that people come for relaxation and stuff like that. On the north side, you have what is it called again? The West Va Bay, which includes some maritime infrastructure, not for defense, at least not on this half, but for travel, merchant ships, as well as crew, and basically this setting's version of luxury vessels, not a yacht, but you get the vibe, that are basically dedicated travel vessels or going to Rotata Peak. That's also where the Mariners Guild is located.
Egg.
Egg.
That is an egg. That is the Mother's Nest Tavern, which is where you were told to meet your contact for supplies.
Ah.
But you are here, and they've been waiting for long enough. There's no need, if you desire, to immediately go to Mother's Nest. If you wanted to explore anything else about the tavern or about the settlement, you can. Or you can just go to the Mother's Nest Tavern. It is, of course, one of the bigger taverns in Jointwood. No, stop.
You gotta not name your places funny things.
I mean,
I could name my thing I could name it District Number 1, and you would be like, that's a silly name. Like, I could name it the most boring shit ever.
so
No.
I guess the question is there anything else that we could really do in here?
Well-
because I don't see much in the way of fun things to do.
I
You're
mean, we
all
could go to
you're
Rattata
all
Peak.
business. You can just
Beach
purchase Voyage to
episode.
Rattata Beach. Have a beach episode in the middle of winter.
Sounds about right.
Oh,
Hey,
it's
I
summer.
don't know how climates work.
Well, it's summer somewhere in the world, so.
We don't know that actually.
Are you all needing me for getting supplies, or can Ruktuk run off to find a bookstore?
Go find books.
Yes.
Bucktuck loves their books.
Fucking nerd.
Oi, I'm the one getting info.
Tricky will chill in the Ruck Truck to, I don't know, just make sure that Rucktuck is safe.
All right. Once you guys make it past the gates, of course you still have what's his name? Kedis with you.
We'll drop him off first.
Yes.
Yeah.
He requests you to drop him off at Va Bay West. Drop him off at the Alchemist Guild.
Alright.
But that's in the
Yeah.
east.
I meant
Yeah.
east.
Yeah.
That's what I said. West.
Yeah.
He's. I thought you said we.
West.
Alright, how about we do this? Look, while you guys drop off the guy, I'll go ahead and meet up with the contact, since it is one of my guys. So.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll join you.
Alright,
Just
fair
have a
enough.
buddy system.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, so who's going to Mother's Nest Tavern?
I think then it's just Sam and Apis.
Yeah.
Okay. And everyone else is dropping off Kedis at the Alchemist Guild?
Hmm.
Okay. Who wants to sort of go first?
Yeah, let's go ahead and get this out of the way.
Okay. So, you make your way to the Mother's Nest Tavern. I'm going to go ahead and change the music if I can manage it. Where's my good music? I don't have good music. We're gonna not do music for this one. Is what makes a good music better. So
Cringe.
you reach the Mother's Nest Tavern. You can see that, as the name implies, it tries to evoke a very motherly style. It's very draconic themed. You guys are a bit familiar with Va. It's mostly kobolds, a few humans, elves, and other races, and then Dragonborn take up a big majority of the sort of industrial share of Va. And so naturally, going into the Mother's Nest Tavern, you can see that it's quite spacious. You see that it's a bit open. There are a few little rooms that have lots of draped curtains for people to sort of relax and eat in. You can see that instead of like chairs and tables that you would normally find, you see sort of like lots of lines of pillows with little straw nets for the aesthetic flair, and people kind of sit cross-legged to relax and order their food. And they you can have you have people who are there to sort of play music for you or things like that. There is, of course, a like a very very old, you can tell that she has a lot of years to her, but and she's a bit on the sort of heftier side, but this sort of not barmaid, but like, you have like the big white poofy headdress and like the big apron. You have this dragonborn lady who's just bouncing around between tables, heaving large plates of eggs and sausages and other sort of food items with what looks to be sort of a sort of spicy alcohol to go with them.
Hmm. Ah,
Eventually, as you take this all in, you do spot one person who has been sitting by himself, sort of just chugging cup after cup of alcoholic beverages. And you must imagine this is the contact because he is the only half elf that you see in this tavern.
Oh. Yeah, that'll do
He
it.
he looks very different from the sort of casual touristy sort of Friday TGIF dresses that the other tavern goers had, instead being dressed in like very clear, like almost like wild sort of militaristic garb. He has braided black hair, and you can see that he wields like this big bastard sword on his back that almost forces him to sit straight. He seems very like astute, and he has resting like grumpy face.
So I'm just gonna turn over to Apis, like, yep, that's our guy.
That must be Rurigal.
No, it must be the other half elf in the room.
All right, come on. Let's go ahead and get our supplies.
Fine, fine.
You make your way over and sort of let yourself under the drapery and stand in front of the half elf, who looks at you curiously, downs another alcoholic drink, and then speaks with a somewhat brutish tone. It says simply, "Samuel."
Hey man, what was his name again?
His name is Rurigal. His full name
Rurigal?
is Rurigal Tussock. Don't. I don't even know what you're thinking, but just don't.
He could tussock my really gold.
I promise these names mean something. They're not just dumb. Maybe Rurigal's dumb.
I didn't have anything dumb to say until you said
No.
that.
Yeah, nah.
Sometimes, like,
Sometimes
if we
I
have something,
invite
we'll do it.
disaster.
Yeah.
But then you invite it. And
Yeah. No, you literally just alley-ooped us, so.
All right.
here's the thing: the only time you say "don't do it" is when we don't
Wouldn't
have
actually do
things.
it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you bring it.
I'll remember that next time. So he says, you know his name is Rurigal.
All right, Rurigal. It's been a good while.
Long time, yes. And you see that he kind of like takes his hand and moves it to another cup, which seems to hold some sort of like like a dark bitter beverage. You think maybe some kind of coffee, and he chugs that in an attempt to sober himself up.
All right.
Sit down.
Someone's just good. Yep. Sam was already like midway sitting down. Like, all right.
You have Bird with you.
Yeah, he is one of my companions. Yes, a fellow party member, I guess.
Hello.
Name's Rurigal.
Apis, pleasure to meet you.
Just grunts. He doesn't offer a handshake or anything like that. You can tell that he's kind of a no-nonsense person. You can tell from his mannerisms and from the inflection of his voice that he's a bit of a foreigner to this part.
Yeah,
These
I kind
parts.
of fear, so I don't even offer a handshake.
How do you spell Rurigal?
It is spelled this way. The full name is spelled this way.
That
What? Wriggle.
Wriggle.
I didn't invite that one.
No, you invited it before. That's just the aftermath.
Yeah.
You are here for Ice Witch supplies.
Yep.
Good news and bad news.
What's up?
Good news, supplies here. Did bring
Okay.
supplies. Lots of goods for you. Bad news.
All right.
All supplies taken by customs for inspection.
Jesus. Okay, well, that's gonna be fun.
Yes. Been waiting 4 days. Supposed to be. Have a drink.
Okay.
We may wait a bit longer.
All right, I guess.
Where are they? Like the customs?
Well, you encountered customs on the way to the border, but when you ask Rurigal,
I
he
mean,
says,
for like the office.
don't know. Some fancy woman took supplies, bring it to east side.
East side. I guess that's where all the
Said, wait for approval.
that's gonna take a while.
I think we might have to flaunt our status around a little bit.
We might have to, yeah. And this fancy lady, do you know who their name is or who they are?
Don't know name. Fancy, lots of jewelry. Draconic. Kobold, I think.
I swear to God, it better not be her.
No, it's a kobold.
Thank God it's not
thanks.
Mafia.
Okay. Like, by chance, do you know like the status within the town? You know?
No.
Okay. Well, it's gonna be fun. Here. I mean, you might as well just go and start making our way over then.
You have
Let's
an
not waste
opportunity.
time.
Oh, okay. He stands. Let's go.
Yeah. The sooner we get those supplies, the sooner we can go ahead and be ready.
You have an opportunity to have some interactions with him as you make your way to the east side. He can provide a little bit of information about the glacial avatar. He says,
All right.
did lots of research on glacial witch.
Okay.
Very, very powerful.
Yep.
Come in with more knowledge could provide useful for you. Make your
Of
hunt
course.
easier.
Any knowledge is good knowledge. So lay it on me.
Okay. He shares with you some
Pulls out
information, which I'll
notebook.
go into more detail later on. But until then, let's move to what everyone else is doing, dropping off Kedis Limus at the Alchemist's Guild. You sort of have to, you have a very big carriage, so you do have to sort of meander your way, think like going down a one-way, one-lane street, or a two-way, one-lane street. You know how it is? So you kind of have to finagle your way across the bridge, but eventually you make your way to Va Bay East.
Gotta use everyone as spotters. God damn it. Thank you for bringing work home with me.
But Kedis is very grateful for your support. Yes, I'm glad I could count on you. Who knows how long I'd have to wait if I had to go with all those other pathfinding guild brutes. Put me on a waiting list for ages now. Your payment. Let me get it. He rummages through his belongings, again, popping open that suitcase and giving you a purse with, of course, the promised 80 gold pieces. And here, feel free to reach out if you're ever offering more services again. I would love to stay in touch. He gives you a sort of business card. You learn that he is, of course, as your insight provided, a government official. He seems to be a sort of, well, some sort of like count, basically. Like one of those like low-ranking nobles that technically still is a noble, but he probably doesn't really do anything. with Apis not there to front the persuasion, he gives the money to Ruktuk, being the driver.
Cool. Yeah, we'll take it and it'll go into the wreck truck fund.
Right? Have fun over in Va. I know that the Mother's Nest Tavern is where everyone likes to go, but personally, I think, and he starts to talk your ear off a little bit. But it's mostly just nonsensical, like brochure information. And eventually he sort of winds down and realizes, shoot, I've been here for 3 minutes. I gotta go in. Au revoir. He sort of just like gives you a farewell, walks into the big iron doors of the Alchemist's Guild, covered with what looks like various straps of paint.
Cool. Unless anyone wants to do things at the Alchemist Guild, anything we want to do in Va? Rejoin with the others?
Actually, just mostly chilling, doing telepathy things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eat your heart out, Release.
You could almost hear telepathically, like, oh, you made it to Va. How's it like there?
Well, we're not going to be staying for long. It is there is some stinky water. That's not why we're leaving, but we have things to do, business to see.
It's a shame. I know I'd always wanted to go to Rotata Peak. I mean, I can't ever, but my father tells me it's really good. And you have this conversation, and it kind of broils down over while you're relaxing. After a few minutes, you guys will, of course, have a chance to see the familiar faces of Samuel and Apis walking along the bridge as they make their way to east. But you see this very, I'll say, sort of archaic looking half-elf, sort of being flanked by them, explaining like what the history of something. I mean, you can't hear them from here, but you know, he goes on and on about I switch this and fire that.
Oh, I got fire covered.
Yeah, that's for sure.
More fire, the better.
Rectuck will just kind of call out to them and be like, "Hey, we're over here."
Oh,
Who?
oh, these are more of the party members.
More for the hunt?
Yes.
Carriage is huge. Not good for hunt.
Yeah, well, we don't plan to go ahead and take it with us all the way. We might walk it whenever we find the location of our glacial avatar. That's the word.
He nods in understanding. Sorry. Common, not my first language.
It's fine.
He moves as if to greet all of them. And I want both of you,
either
Apis and
language.
Samuel, to roll an insight check.
Normal insight check. Boop. Damn. Okay.
All right.
Holy.
You can see as you get closer to the group, Rivergo gets a closer eye at the rest of the party. You can see he shares somewhat of a grimace when he sees Release. His eyes start to narrow.
Something wrong?
Release, or no, he doesn't know her name.
Yeah.
But he's like, you know, once he greets to everyone, he points out to Release specifically, you there.
Huh?
You are Eladrin, yes?
Yeah.
He turns to Samuel. I don't like Release. Not for hunt.
Ooh.
What do you mean?
Ricky sits up.
The ice witch. She is Eladrin.
Oh. Oh.
Hmm.
Are you implying that this thing is that will go ahead and transfer onto Eladrin else?
No. Just in my experience, people don't like killing people of their own species.
Oh.
Hey, Realis, would you kill someone if they tried to attack us?
Yeah, I
I'm
guess.
not.
Yeah.
I am not convinced.
You're not
You
going.
guys have
You're not
technically done
going
it
ahead.
before.
I mean, I just killed the 2 orcs back there, so like, yeah.
Orcs are orcs.
Aren't they people too?
Think of orc like Eladrin.
No, not really. No.
Crosses his arms.
I think this is a debate we'll discuss another time.
Yeah, agreed.
But
So
we have full faith in Realis.
Yes,
For person's sake.
Realis is part of the pack.
This is a lot of people.
Oh,
He just the Gurgle makes a good observation.
you talk a lot.
Anyways, so
Moss,
this
while,
is- yeah.
Elder, he responds to Realis. Elder Wally said I should get out more.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Are you any good at hunting? Because you're like top of the list for people I'd like to leave behind.
Yeah, for real.
So it's just like, oh god.
I
Oh,
think this
dear.
is a bad idea. We probably should have done this ourselves.
Honestly.
I would demonstrate, but my supplies are gone.
Yeah.
And
So
what happened?
that's where
to
we're
them?
that's where we're going. That's where we're going. They got taken by customs. So we're gonna go ahead and go there, see if we can take them. So or take them back. Alright.
Uh-huh.
So we're just gonna go to the customs office, which is where?
I don't think we know.
The Virgo kind of just shrugs. If you guys want to roll a history check,
Who's good in history? Not me.
if anyone knows Altian law or has Baranian cultures in their list of classes,
I have done Altian law in past years. We went over this
Wait,
last
why
session.
don't I have
That's true,
history on
but-
my thing? What the fuck?
Mm.
I also have +4 to history. But so would Mr. Birdbrain.
yes.
Wait, what?
You would also have +4 to history, and I have +4 to history.
I have a +5.
Mm.
For some reason,
Alright.
I don't have history on my list of skills, so I had to put it in there.
That's weird.
Ruktuk is the historian.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a history check. All right. It goes without saying that in a settlement this small, any sort of government body, if they're not operating from a guild, they're probably operating directly from the palace.
Ah. Yeah, that'll do it. Alright, let's go ahead and get the supplies. We'll go ahead and I guess return back to Altea, right? I'm horrible with names, I'm sorry. Altea.
Yes.
And
yeah.
Applies, then my job will be done. Guroko
Yep.
kind of says dismissively. You can tell he doesn't really like your crew that much.
he's just gonna go ahead and like lean in and whisper, yeah, okay. No, that was a bad first impression. But then usually not like that. Not always.
You just came at me and be like, I don't like your race. Like, what the fuck?
Just lean over on the other side. Just
I'm
you kind of get used to it.
I'm really impressed that you came in here talking about taking us on a hunt, and it turns out your only job was hunting for supplies. That's not even prey.
Yeah, it really is.
Tricky, now's not the time.
I
I
mean,
mean-
Tricky's right though.
We gotta put someone in their place if they're talking shit about release.
There
Do
is
I need to give you context?
All right.
No.
All right.
no
Can-
prey in Va. You want hunt? We can leave, but no supplies.
Yeah. Can we all
Yeah.
get along for at least 1 hour? We'll get these supplies, and then we can go our separate ways. Deal?
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess.
Okay. Yeah, because trust me, we are going to need those supplies. So, as well as his own supplies. So,
So wait, are they his supplies or our supplies?
okay, our supplies and his supplies
Uh-huh.
got taken by customs to wait approval by some rich lady.
Our fucking our witch hunting supplies are currently in the hands of customs.
They are Elder
Yeah.
Wally supplies. Thank him for his gift.
Oh, they came straight from. Oh, okay. Yeah, give my thanks to him.
Well, don't thank anyone yet. We still have to get them. I'm already starting to march forward.
Yeah.
I am
let's get to it.
already done with this conversation.
I am staying in the truck,
Okay,
holding down the fort.
you're staying in the truck.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right,
Can-
but
gonna
are
park
you
it
guys
somewhere.
I'm assuming you guys are driving there.
I mean, I
Uh,
think so, maybe.
I mean, it makes sense.
Who's not going to the palace?
Are
I'm not going in the palace. I'm staying in the truck.
Are
Okay.
we able to just like park it somewhere? I don't think driving it straight into the fucking.
You're not. No, you park
No,
it
we're-
outside the palace gates. You
Yeah, we're
don't.
parking outside.
Do they?
I was
All
about
right.
to
Do we
say.
have to validate parking?
Okay, I have an
Yeah.
idea.
No, probably
I have
not.
an idea. Would you guys like Rektuk in with you, or do you think you can handle it? Because otherwise, I can drop you off the palace, and then Rektuk is going to go book shopping.
X in chat if you're staying in the cart. It's just me.
No, me and Tricky
Raise
are
your
going book
hands if you
shopping.
want
Okay.
to be in the cart with me.
All right.
No one raised their hands, and Tricky raises one hand, and then no one raises their hands, and Tricky raises their other hands.
Fish is also coming with us.
All right.
All right.
All right.
So everyone else is going into the actual palace.
So
Sure,
we
yeah.
just pick up Realies. Okay.
Yeah, hi.
All right. Let's get it done.
Rocktuck's going book shopping with us.
Oh, Rugtuck's
Yes.
going book shopping? Okay.
Yeah, let's go book shopping.
I mean, I'm taking the cart, so I'll come back in a few hours. Or
Never
something.
leave the
In an
cart,
hour.
says Hellspawn.
up.
Oh, yeah, have fun, kiddos. I'll come pick you up later.
Okay,
So-
thanks, Mom.
So, Eladrin, Virgo addresses you again,
I have a name.
and it is
Really?
Realise. My name is Virgo.
Uh-huh.
How do you hunt?
What?
He's
How
basically
do you hunt?
he's saying how you fight, essentially.
I pull out my little orb with this. Not the pearl.
Not the
my
pearl of
actual
clarity.
orb. Not the pearl of clarity. I'm not that dumb.
Damn sake.
Wait.
He's on a fucking roll today. Somebody stop this man.
His suspicion continues to grow. Magic, just like witch.
Dude, what a little asshole.
What, you think I'm gonna turn on the party or something? Is this what you're thinking?
Oh, Jesus. Oh dear. Okay.
In all fairness, as I hold up my pocket watch, I can cast magic too.
No, but he's more so concerned about me using magic. Isn't that right?
He nods.
See, look at
He's somewhat shameless.
that. No.
Magic isn't inherently good nor evil. It's how you use it.
And you say Release is good.
She's on.
Yes. Yes.
And hasn't proved me otherwise yet.
Fine.
Release
Okay.
may be good, but she's not okay.
Alright.
He's willing to drop the subject now.
Alright. Let's go ahead and grab the supplies now, yeah?
Hey, you guys will after a little bit of talking with the people guarding the palace and explaining the situation, you are brought to a sort of a sort of central hub area where you are greeted by a petite, sort of quaint looking kobold. Um, you can see that the scales sort of bronze but tinted very brightly, almost like a peach shine. And she looks to the four of you, sort of like, "Oh, we have visitors. What can I do you for?"
Hey, so let's see. My friend here, he came into town with a bunch of supplies that I requested, and the whole idea was we were supposed to go ahead and meet up, and I'll grab the supplies. He goes his way. Uh, yeah, everything was taken by customs, and now we just want to grab our stuff back, and we'll leave.
Okay. What was your name?
I'm Samuel. Samuel Valerian Martin.
And you can see that she takes a second to process the name and then gets like you can see that she makes a sort of like realization, like, oh, Samuel, and she gives your full name. I don't know how it was pronounced. Sorry, Samuel Van
That's
something.
fine. Yeah.
And what did you, what was given to customs? Virgil kind of like starts counting down with his fingers. Fire, drink, 3, staff, fire, sword, fire, gem, fire, 2, gem,
lot of fire.
fire.
Okay, so
He just starts
so to-
listing down like a bunch of different fire-based items.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, to put it bluntly, a bunch of fire-based items.
I see. She starts scribbling down her notes. I need to bring someone in. I'll be right back.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Wow, this is gonna be interesting, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
After a
Yep.
short pause, you can hear footsteps coming along the other side of the door. Remember when you guys said, "Oh, thank goodness it isn't a Matia"?
You motherfucker.
Hey, I was I called it.
Oh.
Hey, good thing I'm not there.
Yeah, you're
that's
not-
a good thing you're there. Yeah. That's
actually, it's a
very
good thing,
great right now, actually.
Have I told
Very great.
this better be good, Rissy. Oh, it's. Do I know you?
Nope.
The kobold whispers in her ear. Ah,
Fuck.
Yeah.
I see. And you
Hi.
are here for a, what'd you say? Customs dispute? It has
Kinda,
been
yeah.
5 days.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you understand that our processes must be quite thorough. There were very dangerous items in that package.
I mean, we're adventurous, so that comes with that.
Yeah. I
Mhm. Sorry.
okay, yeah. So yeah, I'm aware, but I specifically requested supplies from Elder Shaman Wally. And we were supposed to meet here. I was going to take the supplies. We go, and he goes his separate ways. but the customs took everything and that held them for about 5 days. So
If I may clarify, these items are in use for pathfinders such as ourselves. Surely we can come to some sort of arrangement.
And yeah, as pathfinders yourselves, you imply what kind of arrangement? You can see that you can see that the specific phrase, the vagueness of your description, kind of leads into, is this gonna be like some shady business?
I'm
No.
no,
She
no,
doesn't
no.
ask
Oh,
that
no, no.
question.
sure they
You,
don't.
you,
Oh,
you didn't
yeah,
ask that question, but her inflection when
Gotcha,
you talk
gotcha.
about some sort of
Yeah.
arrangement, that's like the kind of thing you say to someone, but right before you're about to bribe them.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
I'm
Mm.
sure you don't need that extra work, and if we promise to leave uh the town as soon as we gather them back, then sure enough we'll put a lot less workload on you.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm not even gonna fuck around and find out. I am using an inspiration.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah, good call.
And you said
Question.
persuasion.
Have any of you guys seen The Dark Crystal?
Oh, cringe.
Fuck.
I think I
I'm
saw
not.
like the very first
Do,
one.
do I chrono shift that?
I think you should.
Probably.
Fuck it. One more roll.
Come
Give
on.
me another roll, baby.
There you
There
go.
we go. A little bit
Better.
better.
Better. Yeah,
Excuse
yeah,
me.
yeah.
There you go. All right. Let's see. And what's her name? This
Yeah, what is
is
this lady's name?
this is Zantri Matia.
Mm-hmm.
Santa Matia, okay.
And you give her this compelling speech. Unfortunately, you get the sense that it begins to fall on deaf ears fairly quickly as she gives you a sort of dismissive hand and is like, I assure you that we are doing everything we can to make sure that this settlement is safe from the dangers that threats to the outside and all beings associated with them could bring. But I'm sure that your items will be ready for you very shortly. She turns around and who knows Draconic?
I do.
Let's go.
You do. She leans in
I-
and whispers to
Yeah.
Prissy. And she says in Draconic something along the lines of, take that package and put it on the bottom of the list. I don't want to see that package getting out of the guild hall.
I
Wha-
knew it.
Like, I do not want that to be out of the guild hall indefinitely. And she just leaves. She basically just says, she's like, I'll give you that stuff soon. And then she's like, no, they're not getting their package.
As she's speaking, if I can hear it, I'm gonna speak in Draconic.
Yeah, do it.
Put what package at the bottom of the list?
Ooh.
We're doing this.
Tip that hand. What would she say? When you make
I
it
am
clear
literally
that you
going.
know.
Don't get smart with me here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think she would, of course, she would be interested about your ability to understand her, your knowing of Draconic. And she just gives you a sort of coy look and says, there are many unforeseen factors that go into official business.
I feel like you're lying.
No shit.
No, I can't tell her.
Feel free to make a complaint if you like. She says,
Oh, I'm
like
making one right now.
knowing already full well that complaint's going just back to
I know.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm making the complaint now to you. Yeah.
Hmm.
All I'm saying is, it would be funny if you name dropped Tricky.
I've been trying to
I'm
think of
thinking
a
on
way.
it. I am thinking on it.
Something like, oh, Tricky's gonna get real impatient.
I was thinking on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Well, you say I'm filing a complaint right now, and she just says offhandedly, I've decided to dismiss your complaint.
Oh well, you
She
know,
starts
our
to
friend.
leave.
Well,
No,
let's-
I'm really, literally gonna bring it up right here and now. Then.
Okay.
Well, listen.
I was about to say, do we name drop Karn Santana as well?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. We could do that.
Oh my
We could do that.
No, let's
I think
pause
that's
for,
a bad idea.
let's pause for a second.
We're not supposed to fuck with Karn's
I
name.
know,
We
I
literally
know.
just got over talking to him about not
Okay.
messing with his
So
name.
we don't want to nuke it. We're just,
Yeah. No.
I would say something along the lines of it, because you can't just like bluntly drop his name like that. I feel.
Just quietly talk amongst
or
yourselves.
probably
Quietly,
like,
quote unquote.
Yeah.
or at
Quietly.
least like allude to it, like, oh man, well, it
Stage
looks like our
whisper.
drug friend is gonna have to wait.
Stage whisper.
Yeah.
You have a moment to think to yourselves as Zantri
You know
kinda,
what?
again reaffirms
I
that
got it.
whisper, like I
Mhm.
said,
Okay.
not
Okay, Evis.
I got it.
not a single flask out of that room.
I'm sure. I'm sure the Pathfinders Guild is going to be a little disappointed that their brand new citizen can't get onto his first mission.
That
so
is
soon.
true. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who?
Would be a shame.
She asks, who?
I'm sure you know of them.
Oh, as I stated before, we are Pathfinders after all. And
She interrupts you. No, I mean, who asked? She
Oh,
laughs
Jesus.
Oh,
and leaves.
have you not heard about the Triton?
No, she leaves
The
here.
Triton?
No, she's leaving. This
Ah.
bitch.
Bitch, all right.
This bitch. The audacity of this bitch.
the lion, the witch, the audacity.
Yeah.
Yeah, this bitch.
Yeah,
We were like, I'm gonna name drop Tricky. I'm like, oh, I know
Wait, she's
exactly
like,
what
who the
she's
fuck
going to
is?
say. Who? No, I mean, who asked?
Damn. Imagine.
However, there is a silver lining
Mhm.
to this scenario. After that brutal social display, you do see this peach-scaled kobold sort of shirked from or rather sort of withdrawn after the conversation, and you can see that she seems a bit supportive of you after that pretty blatant abuse of power.
I mean, I don't think it was abuse of power. No, it totally wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
I'm being sarcastic.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. And yeah, she says, I'm so terribly sorry.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Worth a shot, as he says under his breath.
Yeah.
The real
It
question
was.
is, who is like so dismissive of name dropping someone who almost fucking implicated your son in a bombing?
Mm.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Mm.
And Prissy kind of like starts looking around. You can see that she ends up like opening a drawer, the desk that she's in. She ruffles through some papers and she's like, "Listen." She hands over a page to you, and she's like, "Here, take this. I can't. I don't have the authority to help, but this should at least give you a start." And she gives you this page, and it basically is a it's basically one of those like bureaucratic forms that ultimately are like a suspected contraband approval or rejection form. The thing that you would sign when you were like, hey, this stuff is good to leave, or no, we are confiscating it.
Ah.
And she kind of gives you this page and is like, I can give this to you, but I don't have the authority to sign it.
So we
Oh.
can.
It's a
I'm
start.
sure I can find someone with the authority to sign it. If we were to get that
Hold on.
signature, where would we send this paperwork to?
Just bring it back to me.
Sounds good.
I like your bird.
Oh, Ruby?
Mhm.
Kind of just. I'm gonna hold out my hand and just extend Ruby on my hand, just so the kobold can pet
She-
the bird. If
She grabs a
she
cracker
wishes.
and feeds it.
I would say it happily takes it. Doesn't need
Yes.
to eat, but it can eat nonetheless.
Virgo, can we go now?
I mean, I can sign it.
What?
I don't think you can sign it, really.
I don't
I can
think you
sign
have. I don't think you have.
Wait, I know.
I can sign it. Thank
I
you,
know.
Dryad.
I know.
Thank you, Dryad, for realizing.
Release
Yeah.
is proficient with a forgery kit. I think.
Shit.
And we have enough bullshit to get this done. But I'm gonna go ahead and walk out with the paper.
Okay.
And we're gonna go meet up at the house because we're not gonna do this right on the ground.
obviously.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously not.
I was about to say the other thing we could have done was Mission Impossible this shit too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah, no, but
Now,
yeah.
after this whole scene, I do want to say I was hoping Fish would be here by now.
True.
We are still down one of our lovely party members, and we're getting close to time. How do you guys feel about the session? Are we good closing it here? Do we want to go any further? How are we feeling?
I am very tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I also realize that we are kind of down one Rucktuck. Sorry, Cass.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
this might have been a little early, and especially after daylight
Daylight
savings. I'm
savings,
sure
yeah.
everyone is
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah, we're all
I-
types of fucked up right now.
My sleep schedule is already fucked up, so I don't.
It's even
care.
more fucked up.
Also,
Yeah.
I can keep going, but
I didn't sleep last night and I'm running on just caffeine.
Yeah,
Oh,
nah,
Jesus.
yeah.
Okay.
uh,
So let's go
I
ahead
think
and close the
we'll-
session here. Once again, I spent the hour before D&D prepping for content we never got to.
Yeah.
It's almost like we told you during that time that
We
you
did.
didn't need to do
It's
that.
listen. It's not bad prep. I'm just doing a buffer. I'm just buffering my
Yeah.
prep.
Yeah.
I mean that's what I typically do is keep a buffer of fucking content.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like I legitimately have things that I can do on our travels back. We have plenty of content.
We definitely
Yeah.
got plenty of content, yeah.
Otherwise, you end up like the scene of Tom and Jerry, where Tom is just like desperately putting down like train tracks.
Yeah.
Yes, all the boomers in the chat get that one.
Well, this train ain't on no tracks, so
Really, it's just off the rails at this fucking point.
Yeah, no, we've been derailed for like
Mhm.
50 miles
I-
already.
I
Mhm.
want to give a special thanks to my lovely players who did not like kidnap and tie up the Kenku and try to like interrogate it for 35 minutes.
That was an option because Angel did say to tie him up.
I know Angel said it because everyone always does that. And I'm like this is why no one does random encounters.
I mean,
Yeah.
I wanna
do
get through
have
things
two
often and
sets
fast.
of dimensional shackles. Though.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
Same.
You do.
At the same time, though, we were also like escorting.
Yeah, so it
Yeah.
made no sense to do that. Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
We have an excessive number of shackles.
Yeah.
yeah, it's fine. You know, we could actually even use a couple on this Matia. It's fine.
True? Could do that.
No, instead we just stuck with zoomies.
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 That's not how fucking a Charlotte stride works, but you know
The
what? It's
zoomies.
funny either way.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it's just one. It's just
Yeah.
it's just very slow zoomies.
Very slow zoomies.
It's very spicy zoomies. That's what it is.
Yes.
Mhm.
Zoomies over the course of the next I mean you would eventually have you still had like 7 rounds. You would have eventually downed it.
Oh yeah, no, it would have killed him.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and find someone to raid. I see your girl Kinney is playing Overwatch but
Oh,
she's
that's
playing games
cringe.
right now. I know.
I
Let's
like
go.
Overwatch.
Let's go ahead and share.
Overwatch.
Let's go ahead and send her a cringe raid.
Not cringe.
Cringe.
raid.
Imagine.
Cringe raid.
Where's
Imagine.
Kenny?
Cringe raid. Imagine
Kinney Chan.
playing Overwatch.
Hold up.
I'll send you her name in a second. But here's our raid message. Tomorrow we're doing Unicorn Hope with ya boy Angel and the Unicorn Hope crew. I hope to see you there. Thank you so much for checking out the stream. And until next time, peace out, Cub Scouts.
Bye.
Bye, bitches.